I just realized I was muted. Holy crap. Hi, everyone. Hello. I said thank you, Nerdy, for being first, Tiny for being second, Circus for thinking she was first or second. Mom, Dad, hello. I love you guys. You're all amazing. We are here to play some D&D. It's our beach party, I think. Or it's our death party, you know. Whichever happens first.
I'm still looking for a Friday the 13th feeling.
He wanted me to call it Crystal Lake. But we are going to get started. Let's unmute the rest of the party so you can hear them.
You're not a clerk. Salivating? Is that what?
Sure.
Is that what
Yes.
they say? Salivating instead of salivation.
Greetings and salivating.
Greetings and salivating. What are they salivating over? Like turkey dinner or something?
Probably something
Ooh,
sour.
that sounds yummy.
Sour. Like
like
Sour Patch
muted
Kids,
Discord.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Sour Patch Kids. Dude, do you remember Warheads back in the day?
Oh, yes.
So I remember when they used to do like the Warhead challenge, which was like I think you had to take like every flavor of the Warheads, and you had to suck on it or something like that. It was some funky.
I'm not gonna make a comment.
I don't know. The challenge that I heard.
Go ahead, get it out now. Get it out now. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead,
I guess
Waffle.
I gotta
Go
save
ahead.
it. I gotta save it.
Go ahead.
See, just saying about the Warhead show really did make me start salivating.
Honestly,
there you go. See?
The Warhead challenge that I remember was you just had like take a whole pack and dump it in your mouth. I was like,
yeah, my headphones turned off again. Oh no, it's gonna be a fun night.
No waffles. Don't do
Oh
that.
yeah, don't do that. But yeah, hello everybody. I think Nerdy's still doing her spiel.
is.
Her spiel. Gotta talk to her people.
how dare she? It's like she's streaming or something.
Frickin' streamers, am I right, guys?
Ugh, they're the worst.
Am I right?
Why?
Especially that nerdy hippie girl. Yeah.
I know. She's got a mouth on here. Here, let me fix that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, come on, man. I mean, why does she think that she's so important she has to go through this whole narrative about her stream and blah 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 blah. You know, it's like, you know. I'm looking at her right now.
I put no swearing.
That's how it's gonna go.
Don't worry, guys. We got our poppers.
Oh, you got your poppers
What
now?
the heck?
What the heck?
Yeah, we're talking crap about you.
No, we weren't.
What do you mean you're talking crap about me?
Yeah.
We're saying how annoying streamers are that have to do a spiel and
I was telling everyone about my merch store, okay? It's a big announcement for me.
we're
That's
kidding.
fair.
We love you.
Waffle.
Terrible.
What?
How dare you have
Check
business idea?
your rolling, your window for your rolling. It looks like something's off there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's because I had pulled up my character sheet and forgot to go back over to the thing. But there it is.
Nice.
Good old technical difficulties. Humana. All right, but hello guys. Welcome to episode 8 of A Shot in the Dark. Made this far.
Ooh,
Congrats.
at first I thought you said a child in the dark. I was like, wait, what are we doing?
Yes, a child in the dark corners of the universe just pops out of nowhere. Roll
What did
now.
this just turn into?
Oh dear.
Welcome.
Terrifying.
We just went from like high fantasy Tolkien freaking adventure to just Eldritch horror in one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Lovecraft, are you here?
Typical fashion. Anyways, before anybody starts speaking in gibberish, let's do it. Let's do a recap. But yeah, you guys had finished your fight with the Umber Hulk and the Whispering Waste, and you were aided by a group known as the Oaken Coterie.
Who hate me.
What?
They hate me.
No,
They're
I mean, they were more frustrated with you than anything, but they didn't hate you.
They hate me. It's fine.
But you're aided by the Oaken Coterie, a group of clerics that was trying to restore land that was ravaged by disease and plagues. Most notably, the Whispering Waste being their mainland and more or less their project and what they're trying to regrow. You got to learn a little bit more about the lore behind the Whispering Waste and a few other bits. But you guys managed to enter into Denshire, which is kind of your sanctuary area for the time being, to kind of just rest up and prepare for the next leg of the adventure, which was the Belsasso jungle, and to search out the shamans of the orchids. You guys did a little bit of shopping, and the last we left off, you guys made it to the Ivory Heart Garden, which is ran by Genevieve, a halfling that was very outgoing and pretty kind to you all, and had showed you her herbs and what she was and all of her plants that she was growing, and then you had encountered, and I finally got the token now that I remembered, a halfling mother that had mentioned that her son had went missing with her assistant to a lake south of the settlement, and with much concern and some yelling between the groups, Genevieve had requested you all to find her assistant, but also Primrose's son, Leo, and you guys had agreed upon to search out for it after you had rest for the day, and that is pretty much where we had left off last time. So let me go ahead and cue back up the music real quick.
Yay! I love the music.
Thank you. I got a big old playlist for you guys.
Woo!
Alrighty. So, you guys had finished your conversation with Genevieve, and you guys are pretty much free to do whatever you wish at this point. Just to give you a better idea, let me pull back up the map where you guys are at right now. So, you are in Ivory Heart Gardens. You guys had gone to Bespeckled Assortments from the prior session,
which went really well.
Yes, it did. I used the term "it went well," but you guys are pretty much to the point where evening is about to fall onto Denshire, and hold on, wait, hold on, let me do something real quick. Just wait. Let's see if I can do it. Let me see.
Oh, what's it?
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Oh, I can't do it on here. Oh, okay. Well,
Oof.
that's all right. I'll do it later. Anyways, you guys, I'm assuming, are you guys planning on leaving the Ivory Heart Garden, or what's your plans now at this point?
I would say let's go to the melting pot.
Yeah, I was wanting to go to the melting pot.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys are gonna head over to the melting pot.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are pretty much approaching the precipice of the evening, and there's like a warm orange glow in the sky, and you guys were used to seeing like the gray overcast traveling through the Whispering Waste, but now it's got this like very radiant glow to it as the sun is kind of setting off in the distance, and as you guys are walking by, you see a lot of drunk patrons starting to leave the melting pot, but it seems to be having a very good time. It's very different from the Liar's Flagon, where everybody's very rude, crass, and somewhat violent. But around here, though, there's definitely more revelry amongst the crowd, and there's definitely more of a more uplifting feeling as you guys enter into the melting pot. And I will transition that over now. All right. You guys are over here. get my notes up here. Bop, 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 bop. All right. So this is what you guys see. A very well kept, a very cozy, warm environment. And many of the people are just kind of basking in their drinks and their food as well. But what do you guys notice that's a lot more different from your other taverns and inns you have been to? You see over here to the north of you, two bronze pots. It seem to be steaming with this fine cook smell. It's like mini meats and this vegetables steamed in the air, and definitely it gives off a very pleasant feeling as you guys walk in. And a lot of the people are kind of just basking in the environment, talking, chatting, and you see a familiar face over here with Tabitha Moore eating with her men, and a few other people as well, kind of going about their business. So, you guys are free to do whatever you please at this time.
Oh.
Oh boy, here we go. I see where Enthrall's going. All right.
He's gonna
Here,
put
let's-
himself
let's-
in the
let's-
pot.
All right, so let's decide this. All right, so Calissa is gonna go to the bar, and Thrall's gonna go talk to the cook. All right, I like that already. Torin, okay, you're gonna go talk to Tabitha, and then Nim, what are you doing?
Tinkering.
That's it.
For now,
Boring.
for now.
We have
That's
a
it.
giant inn, and I'm
You
gonna
can
go
do
hide
that,
in the
I don't
corner
care.
and play with my toys.
It's fine.
I just experienced something awesome at the other
so-
place.
So no joke. Nim reminds me a lot like me as a kid, because I just would go to restaurants and just play like my Game Boy all the time and not really socialize with people. That was
That was me.
This is my
So,
bubble.
alright, I
Don't
can-
enter my bubble.
I can relate.
I
can
still
relate to
do that.
But
I
like,
mean,
I want to look at all the stuff that I just got at the other place. Like,
maybe.
That's fair.
Maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with we'll say Callista for this one.
Ooh.
Callista. As you walk up to the bar, you see a halfling, kind of like in this very thick, kind of not really wiry hair, but like definitely like thick brunette hair, and kind of just wearing like a typical barmaid outfit. And she's kind of busy just kind of cleaning off the tables and sees you approach. She's like, well, well, well. The devil just walked in. Hello, dear.
Hello. Not quite the
Brings-
devil, but pretty close.
a charming one for sure. What brings you here?
We're just kind of stopping by on our journey. Just thought I'd come in and see if I can get some food, depending on how much it costs.
Oh, of course. I mean, you came to the right place if you're looking for some good eats here and drinks, of course. But, though, I feel like you want to ask more, or are you seriously just here to lounge around here? You're definitely not from these parts, dear.
Definitely not. Where I come from, the people are much taller to begin with.
She kind of just crosses her arms and just looks at you, just like this very like, who the hell does this person even think by saying I'm much taller than these people? She's not offended, but she's like, oh, okay.
I
Got a
mean,
mouth
but
on
it's kind of nice though. A nice change. I haven't spent much time around short people until recently. She kind of glances over at Nim, and they're quite different than what I'm used to.
Oh, she's a cute one.
Don't tell her that.
Oh, I'm sure she'll love to hear that when she comes over here. So, are you companions or much more? Hmm?
I'm not sure what you.
She just has this very like wry grin on her face.
Oh, so that's what we're doing. More like friendly acquaintances for the time. Haven't known her very long. Haven't known any of my party very long.
What'd you turn her purple for?
I'm sure. She kind of just like has this very like sly look on her face. But anyways, that's obviously not my business. What are you raring to eat here?
What would
do you
you
like?
say is your specialty?
Oh,
Or the chef's specialty?
well, chef specialty. Kind of just looks off in the distance over here, and Thrall will get to you here in a minute. And she will say, well, our specialties changes quite often here because we have many traveling chefs that wish to display their cuisines and their meals to the people of Denshire. It's kind of a tradition at this place.
I
But
like it.
what we have here, we have quite a few things. We have a hearty beef and pasta dish, rich in flavor from mushrooms and a secret sauce that's kind of smothered in the meal. He calls it, and honestly, this is his naming of the dish, but it's called beef walk it off.
Okay.
Of course, yes, I know. The name needs work. But anyways, it's very good. I've had it before. The second dish is more of a vegan style meal for those veggie lovers. Kind of a lighter meal on the stomach. It's a very greenery dish, kind of wrapped in a large lettuce bowl, covered in lush fillings of black beans, roasted red peppers, cherry tomatoes, and strangely a sour mango that goes along with it, which is I say it's actually quite good. And I'm not even much of a vegan person. Called the Green Heart Delight.
Interesting.
And then the last meal we got is a roasted chicken entree surrounded by steamed broccoli and roasted potatoes. And he calls this one the impeccable chicken.
The impeccable chicken.
Yes. I rolled my eyes when he told me what the name of the dish was, but I think it's very cute.
I like it. How much is the impeccable chicken?
The impeccable chicken is about 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, okay. What is...
I do realize that it's a little bit much, but
Well,
I mean,
it
it's
wouldn't
kind
have
of
been if I
it's-
came here first.
Tell you what. How much are you willing to have a discount on that?
I have 3 gold piece. What's your offer?
She'll kind of like scratch her chin a bit. She's like, she'll put her finger up to her mouth, and you'll actually see a tattoo on her index finger. And what it looks like, it's a ivory vine that's almost wrapped around her fingers. And she'll say, well, you tell me something interesting. Make a history check for me after seeing that tattoo.
Gladly do that.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Excellent roll. We're off.
It's the
hot tonight.
last time that's gonna happen tonight.
All right. So,
Stop saying that.
your background, and even in Al-Jamir, it is actually a very notorious group. Seeing that tattoo, you know for a fact she is a member of a secret information broker group known as the Hushers. They are known to divulge secret and almost elite information about the underbelly within the thieves guilds and a lot of the more seedy organizations that you would imagine. And the fact that she's showing her tattoo to you knows that she's looking for some sensitive information to share.
She wants to share information.
No,
She wants you to share you. But also, she also indicates that she could potentially have some sensitive information too.
Okay. I'm gonna see that, and I'm just gonna kind of like get this like face like, taking a big risk here, but I think if you're looking for something to know. There's some stuff I can tell you, and I'm gonna just kind of like show her the.
She'll point her finger at you, and she'll say, and you will hear this in your mind. And she'll say, "Oh, don't worry, this will work." You know that as the message cantrip.
You can reply to this message.
You can reply to this message.
She said, "Oh, don't worry, this will work."
Mm-hmm.
She's cast, so she's using the message cantrip.
Uh-huh.
So what that means is you can reply to her in your mind.
Mm.
As
I get
long
it
as
now.
she's but it's only between you and her.
Oh man, I gotta think quick.
We'll get back to you in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
And Thrall, what you doing, bud?
I want to ask, what are you cooking?
Oh boy,
I'm
here
a-
we go.
I'm a big fan of cooking.
Oh god, this guy. All right. I apologize in advance. Hopefully I don't butcher this accent. All right. So as you get up there, you see a very short, portly individual, very tubby in stature. You can see he definitely has like a very engorged belly, and he's like moving his hands very quickly with like a knife, kind of cutting up some carrots and some other places. And as you approach him, he'll say, "Oh, what do we have here? What?
Oh, I'm a turtle.
I can see that. Are you part of the meal?"
I don't think so. I'm not, am I?
Kind of just looks you up and down.
I
guess.
was actually just
Oh
kinda
wait,
curious what you were cooking.
you're a turtle man.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Never mind. What do you want?
Oh,
I'm
I was
busy.
curious what you're cooking because it smells awesome, and well, I've done quite a bit of cooking myself. Well, kind of cooking.
He'll kind of go. Wait a minute. Are you a pupil?
I don't think so.
Are you here? Are you here to learn about my cooking?
I wouldn't mind.
He kind of
Well,
just
you
looks up and down. He's like, "All right, come here for a minute. Come here. Over here now. Step.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What we got?
What we see here, we're making a green heart delight, and as you can, it's a vegan, so you got to be very sensitive with the ingredients. And all you need to do is just cut through the vegetables here. Just you got to do it with elegance, with precision, speed.
Okay,
Can you do that?
I think so.
You just stepped
Excellent.
into overcooked.
Basically. All right, I will be back for a moment. I have to go out back to take care of some other stuff. I'll be right back. Kind of walks off.
right.
And Thrall, what are you going to do?
I'll start cooking. I'll try and start
All
cutting
right.
up the dishes for him.
All right, so I have to ask a very honest question. Do you
Yeah.
have proficiency in cooking tools?
No, I don't think I do. I just have the. I think
All
I have
right.
different tools, but I don't
Are you
All
have-
right.
allowed to have proficiency in cooking tools?
Yes. Yeah, well, so
yes.
this is going to be interesting. All right. So, since you're not proficient, this is just going to be a straight D20 roll.
Wash
We're
your
gonna see
hands.
we're going to see how well you prepare this meal.
Alrighty. Rolling. 7. Oof.
Okay. So, here's what happens. You take like a leek, or I'm sorry, you take like a piece of carrot, and you just like literally not even with like elegance, you just move to the next.
Stop it.
Throws a whole apple in there.
And like literally you're like not very gentle with the ingredients, and like the chopping, and even like parts of the vegetables, like you're not even cutting through all the vegetables. You're just like leaving like small cleaves into the vegetables, so it's not even cutting the pieces. It's just like a really like fucked up tomato or like carrot, like it's been ginsued and gone through a sawmill. And then the chef will the chef will be carrying some ingredients. He's like, all right, how'd you do? What did you do?
I think I cut them.
What did you do?
I might have actually smashed this
You
one.
ruined my ingredients. Get out now.
Oh, okay.
No.
Do we hear him yelling this?
Yeah, you guys hear this. Everybody hear this.
I'm just watching him from behind the table now.
Kind of just turns and looks at you.
I kind of glance over and I'm just like, I'm not involved in this.
Oh no, it's happened again. Starling can't control his temper. Anyways, back to where we were going.
Are we still in the message?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to think for a second and just be like, what do you know about the going-ons in Pembolt Port?
Not a very pleasant place, that's for sure.
No, it's not.
Also heard there's apparently a hit that went wrong down there.
Oh, news travels fast up to this little area of yours.
You would be very surprised, dear. It would seem the target was somebody very important to apparently the brood of Mephistopheles and Aljamir. Coincidentally, happens to be and she'll kind of just lean in, a tiefling.
Well, I mean, they tend to be. I know many in that group.
Right. But also heard some dread pirates were about to enter town called the Golden Basilisk. And, well, let's just say they're about to raise some hell there.
And those guards wouldn't do a thing about it, I'm sure.
I'm sure you've been acquainted with them.
Not a pleasant group, that's for sure.
Very interesting. You're very interesting, dear. But it's not really helping my case. What do you know?
I know who they were after.
And who would that be?
A tiefling, like you said. Someone who, some would say has made her...
She'll slip she'll slip 2 gold coins to you.
I'll, slide them into my hand and go, maybe someone who's, made her way into town by now. Might be sitting here ordering some food. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna order food anymore. And she glances over at what's going on with the chef.
She'll stop the message. She's like, "Oh, don't be shy, dear. Listen, I'll put it in the good word with Sterling. I'm sure he'll get some. What do you want? What do you want?"
Let's do the impeccable chicken. A pun with my food sounds like a good way to go.
You got it. And don't worry about the drink. It's on the house. She'll wink at you and we'll start walking over there.
Okay.
All right. Torin, what are you doing, bud?
He's actually just looking to swap war stories with Tabitha.
Ooh, okay. War stories. Interesting. This is actually gonna be some interesting dialogue here. Let me see. Let me pull up her notes real quick.
When the DM says it's going to be interesting.
Well, not like super secret backstory shit, but it'll be interesting with her demeanor.
Right, just when the DM has delight, it makes all of us have delight, okay?
It honestly makes me happy that he wants to learn a little bit more about this character. Give me 1 second here. All right, Torin. How do you? I guess how do you address yourself or
how do I
chat
introduce myself?
Yeah, I mean you guys have been introduced. You guys have introduced each other when you were traveling for a bit, but I mean she'll see your approach and she'll kind of wave, so you're pretty much free to say or interact with her as you please.
So he just comes up to her and he says, Tabitha, good to see you again. Hey,
Thorin,
how
hello.
goes it?
Here, take a seat.
Fine. He sits down next to her.
What brings you here to join me?
Well, let's just say you remind me of an old friend.
Old friend.
Mm-hmm. Somebody I used to know
And-
while I was still traveling as a gladiator.
Gladiator. Not really familiar with that type of background.
Really? Well, let me tell you. Sorry. He says, it's not as glamorous as it sounds. But that's where I learned most of my skills from fighting. It was interesting to say the least, and very enlightening.
Oh, so you were, I guess, more or less self-taught?
Somewhat. I actually had a very great mentor. Really showed me the ropes.
That's good. I actually had a pretty good mentor myself. It's always great. It's always great to have people to teach you the ropes, especially starting out young. Not to say you're too young yourself. I mean, you're probably much older than I am. But that is impressive. No. Sorry, I did not mean it. It just. Oh dear. She definitely is a little. She's a little embarrassed for sure.
Thor chuckles says, "Well, actually, by your standards, I'm just barely old enough to leave home."
Oh, that's fair. Well, I can definitely relate with leaving home pretty early, especially at a young age.
I actually left my home when I was 10. How about you?
10. That's much younger than I was. I left Elysium about at age 14.
Elysium. That's where you're from.
Yeah, the world capital. Well, you would think someone from Elysium, as well guarded and protected and kind of seen as the biggest sanctuary in Celestia, you would think it would be foolish for me to leave that place, but well, it just wasn't the life for me.
So what did make you leave?
Let's just say I came from a very esteemed family background. Most of my family were rich and the trade routes and their pockets were lined pretty deep. And well, my parents decided my life without me having much to say, and well, this is gonna sound silly, but I've always wanted to live life as an adventurer, kind of just like you. See the world, and I know that lifestyle is not easy, but the fact that I am enjoying life more fully than I would have back in Elysium is a great thing to say. But how I ended up in the Oaken Coterie, well, that's another day to speak of that. It's kind of a long story.
Well, I'd definitely like to hear it. It's interesting that somebody who is pampered, really, would actually leave that. I can understand it's probably stuffy for you, but...
No. Honestly, I was a bit pampered back then, and honestly, it was a bit of a culture shock becoming an adventurer first.
Oh, I can imagine.
I actually almost, this is going to sound embarrassing, but I almost died to an adolescent goblin when I was younger. I got stabbed in the stomach, and well, I wasn't a cleric back then, and I had no healing and no comrades to aid me. And honestly, it was luck that I managed to stay alive. But That's another embarrassing story I wish not to tell, but
Oh, too late. You've already started.
all right, fine. All right, so I'll extrapolate. I'll kind of extrapolate this a little bit so it doesn't take too much time. But essentially, what happened is she had no money when she first started out, which was foolish of her because she came from a very rich background, and well, she had to make money somehow. So she asked around and was told go kill this goblin that's been looting the farm grounds, and she went to go kill it, and didn't realize it was a child goblin, and she was very hesitant and ended up getting stabbed for it. Thankfully, though, she was saved by the she was actually saved by a another goblin that was roaming the same region, and actually was a an actual cleric of Sylvanas,
Oh.
and that's actually how she learned to become a cleric, was through a goblin. And she actually got to learn a lot about nature, and she ended up having a huge love for the wildlife, and she's a big animal person. And eventually she ended up with the Oaken Coterie, and was tasked with the mission of safeguarding and protecting the natural life and the wildlife in Celestia. And that's kind of how she ended up how she is. But yes, her mentor was a goblin.
Torrance is gonna sit there chuckling the whole time.
Yes,
But-
yes, I know. You would think a cleric background would be a wise and old man or somebody that's seasoned in the field of battle. No, mine was a roaming goblin.
Roman goblin.
Very silly, but he's honestly the best teacher I've had, and I have a lot of respect for him.
Well, I'll be honest. Anybody who can manage to help such a decent individual become a good cleric and skilled fighter
Oh,
is
well,
really
thank-
got my respect.
well, thank you. Well, you definitely held your own out there. So, and I'm sure your comrades appreciate your efforts as well.
Well, yes and no. Let's say I may have been the cause of a few fights.
All right. Excellent. All right, and you guys jabber on whatever you guys want to jabber about. Hey, Nim,
Hey DM,
what are you doing?
I am going to look at the broken lenses. I could tinker with them. So I'm
Okay.
excited, and I want to learn about more of the secret box.
All right. So here's going to be the tricky part. You're going to have
Let's go.
to spend 8 hours of time on the next check. So you can do
Can I break it up?
Yeah, you
I
can break it up.
smell another exhaustion point.
You can break it up. I guess depending on how long you guys are planning on staying in here, I would say you can break it up on this part here, and then you can break it up, on your final rest, and you can do that. But I'll say, just for the sake of time, go ahead and make a tinkering check for me.
What skill?
Well, I think we did Arcana last time. I want to say, yeah, it was Arcana. And then I gotta check the DC while you do that.
Okay.
Yep, it's an Arcana check. 23. That will definitely do it, but let me double check something real quick.
It's the him having to check something that you should be worried about.
I know. I'm so scared.
It's not bad. It's more a DC thing. Okay, excellent. Yeah, you freaking crushed the DC on that.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry.
But yeah, you work on the lenses quite a bit, and you managed to fix actually like the good part of the glass that was attached to the kind of like the frames of the lenses, and it actually looks almost perfect, but it needs a little bit of work. In terms of the magical conduits to it that you need to kind of connect with like your own magic and tools, it will take a little bit more time. to do it.
Gotcha.
But thankfully, you managed to beat the first check on the tinkering. But you will, like I said, you pretty much will have to spend all your time here doing this, and then all your time before your long rest doing that. So you pretty much can't do anything else.
Nim
rest
is
of the
so excited ever since being there that she's like,
Right.
while he's at the garden, she's like, I want to work on these.
All right. So, you'll have to do 2 more checks on this, but it has to be an 8-hour span. So
Gotcha.
keep that in mind. And that will be something you can't really do on the road. You have to be like sitting down, like resting or doing short resting stuff for that. Sound good to you?
Works for me.
Alrighty. All right. Where's Enthrall at? Oh yeah, Enthrall, you would have caught this conversation over here. You'll see the barkeep kind of come up here, and she'll say, "Oh, Sterling." It's like, "Yeah, what? Are you able to make a impeccable chicken for one of our patrons here?" "Can't you see? Deal with the crisis here. Look at it." She'll kind of just look up, and it's ruined. The dish. It's ruined. Just gets on his knees and starts sobbing uncontrollably. Oh, Sterling, please. Can you please
Jeez, Enthrall.
suck it up a bit? I mean, do it for me. Come on, dear. And she'll kind of like put her hand on his chin and kind of caress it a bit. You're right. One failed creation's not the end. All right. He'll like pat himself off and be like, "Make a dish. Let's do it." Oi, 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 ah! And he just goes to town. Oh, hello
That was
there.
terrifying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like terrifying you guys with this yells. He's very passionate about his profession. Oh, well,
It
hello
reminds
there.
me of the chef from Little
I think I messed
Mermaid.
up his vegetable.
Guess what? That's actually what the character's inspired by.
I freaking love that.
Yep. But yeah, this halfling will walk up to you and Thrawn's like, "Oh, hello there."
Hey, I'm pretty sure I messed up his vegetables.
Oh, that's okay.
Food smells great.
That's okay. It's probably best you just let him work. He's like, you just hear him like panting and breathing, just going to town to all these
Chef
dishes.
or a monkey?
You see like all these like different random food ingredients tossed up in the air, and everybody would see this and they're kind of just giving these like strange looks, but people are just like clapping as well as he's kind of going to town to it. He's like rushing to these different pots over here and it's like, "Start up there."
Callista's visibly nervous.
Let's let him work, dear. Here, and we'll kind of like grab your hand and start walking you.
Okay, but he's fun to watch and kind of entertaining too.
Just oh, of course. Here, just have a seat somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. And then Calorie will start walking off.
I
over here.
like
It's
how none of us are sitting next to each other.
Yeah. It will be a few moments, dear. Just give it a little bit of time.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
That will be 3 gold pieces, please.
All right. I'll give her 3 gold pieces.
Excellent. All right. And here on the house, and she'll kind of like slide you a mug of ale towards you.
Appreciate it.
She'll give you another wink. As you're sitting there, you'll hear a conversation right behind you.
Okay.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
God. These guys.
Oh, no.
All right, hold on. I gotta mentally prepare myself for this.
Oh, no.
Before you do, I have a question.
What do you got?
I totally didn't think about it until you like mentioned the food again. Can Nim eat during this?
I'll say you can probably like call the barkeep around this time.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Like,
Do you want
yeah.
do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that now?
Like I haven't eaten today.
By the way, someone in my chat said "Opa" about the chef.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Opa. Yeah. Do you want to call the barkeep?
Hi, friend. I'm hungry. Can I have help?
Oh, there's your cute friend over there.
Oh,
She'll
here we
start
go.
walking up.
Cute?
Well, of course.
no.
Look at you. Look at how adorable you look. I could just eat you up.
Don't eat
Oh
me.
boy.
Oh, I won't actually eat you. Well,
Oh, okay.
You're the
well,
same size. You're too big for her.
Anyways, what can I get you, dear?
I just want some veggies.
Oh, so you want the green heart delight?
Sure. Veggies?
That will be. Oh God, where's the price? I forgot the price. Oh no. Apparently it's free
10
now.
gold.
That'll be 4 gold pieces, dear.
Yeah, sure. And I just like toss, and there's an extra gold in there because
Okay, so
I'm
5
not paying
gold.
attention. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. She'll like,
I'm
"Ooh,
not paying attention.
You're even more cuter now. All right, coming right up.
Wait, what?
She'll just walk off.
Hey, it's secrets or extra gold. Be glad you got the extra gold.
All
Well,
right.
Neb is so focused that she's like, "Oh yeah, food," and like, okay, just take care of that and go back to it.
All right. Let's get to these guys here. Oh God. All right. This is what you'll hear.
Thank you.
It's gonna sound like whispering, but they're loud as hell. So this is what you'll hear. Hey, Brick. Hey, what is it, Brack? You see all that gold over there? Yeah. See also the other girl that had money? Yeah. Well, yeah. What about it? You think they're loaded?
No.
They're just tossing around gold like it's freaking nothing. I think we got a score to settle here. I mean, you remember what happened last time, Brack? Oh, come on, man. This is just another easy skills. I mean, what harm do they have? I mean, oh, kind of just look up. Hi.
Hi. How
What
are
do
you
you want?
doing?
What do you want?
Oh, I want to know why you're thinking you can just rob us and my friend over there.
Oh, Rob, no. We weren't thinking. We weren't.
I heard exactly what you said, Brick, and I'm sorry, Brack, your poor mother.
Mother. They kind of
Joke's on you, they don't have a mom.
look. They kind of just like he just gives you a sneer, but this poor fella kind of looks dejected when you say that.
What? I do it.
Listen. Me and my brother don't want any trouble, all right? We'll leave you alone.
Mm-hmm. How about you guys leave?
Leave? I mean, we were just eating.
I'm pretty sure an establishment such as this doesn't want to have petty thieves dining in their hall.
The barkeep's over here. It's like, oh, pay no mind to them, dear. They're harmless. Just listen. If they get sticky fingers, you have permission to slap them. All right. Despite their antics, they're good people. At least I think so. Yeah. We're just eating. All right. Don't mind us. Yeah. What he said.
Okay, I'm gonna lean forward and be like, I'm watching you, and like, that be my verbal component to like cast thaumaturgy and just like make the air around them rustle.
Oh boy, make a intimidation check with advantage.
Let's go, my best friend.
Nice.
17.
All right, with the 17, as you invoke your thaumaturgy, and you just cause the entire start to ripple, and literally causes all the chairs to kind of just wriggle a bit. And he's like, get out of Brick, freaking she devil. Wait, but we're getting out of here now. And just walks off.
Have a nice night.
But first. Oh no. Hey Nim.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Did I rustle her chair?
What, Actually, hang on. Here, hold on. I'm gonna roll.
Her passive perception is probably 10.
The range is 30 feet, by the way.
Say what?
I'm not sure if you're worried about the thaumaturgy, but the range is 30 feet.
Oh no.
Oh,
This has nothing to
God.
do with thaumaturgy.
No, they're probably stealing from her as they walk out.
Oh boy. Okay. Well. All right. Never mind. But yeah, these guys are going to GTFO.
Wait, if I was watching them as they left, did I see anything?
What's your passive perception? Well, actually, go ahead and make a perception check. It's going to be very hard though.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have not noticed.
That was higher than my passive too, so.
How much did I?
Well, how much do you have right now? How much do you
18
have?
gold and 8 silver.
Okay. You wouldn't really notice it until now, but it just for the record, you would have had one less gold piece. Literally one less gold piece. Yeah.
I'm gonna chalk it up to me just throwing coins at the lady for food.
That's fair.
That's what
fair.
I'm gonna say.
That's fair. All right. But yeah, well, we'll say for that time, guy will come up here and he's like, and he'll just slide the meal towards you. They're like, enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh God. All right.
You okay?
I'm fine. We need to keep going. We need to prove ourselves.
You need help?
Right. No.
Fair enough. I probably screwed up anyways.
All right. All right. Do you dig in, Callista?
I'm gonna examine it first because he's making me a little nervous.
Make a
Extra
Ooh.
salt.
I'll say make a. You got the impeccable chicken, right? Make a nature check for me.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty juicy.
Then I will dig in.
Dig in. All right. So I got some good news.
Good
With
news for you or her?
for her.
Okay.
So since you are ingesting the impeccable chicken, you get a food buff. And what it does is you get +1 to all saving throws until not your current rest coming up, but your next long rest.
Okay.
Basically, it's a 24-hour effect. So you have a +1 to all saving throws for 24 hours.
Oh gosh, I better write that one. Done.
Yep. It's only 24 hours.
Sweet. This meal is delicious.
Oh, he'll run over like, thank you. And he'll kind of just bow, and it's like, it is an honor. All right, I must go and feed the rest of the kind. I must fatten them up, just like me. All
Gonna
right.
eat us?
Nim, do you eat your food too?
I would love to.
All right. You get a food buff too. You get +1 AC for 24 hours.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
Because it is a lighter meal, but also kind of just limbers you up a bit. So you get a +1 to your AC for 24 hours.
Nice.
Nice.
Quick, someone
Alright.
eat the meat one. I want to see what walk it off gets you.
All right. All right. So I kind of feel bad for not getting to you guys here since I was doing all that crap there. And Thrall and Torn, what are you guys doing?
I've just been watching. Oh god.
No, go ahead.
And Troll's been watching him make the food this entire time, smelling it. So he's
It
probably gonna
smelled
want
like
some
it
soon.
smelled like it's just like this is like the greatest food you probably have smelled in a long time. And like just seeing like, you know, kind of like the spread of the people kind of just eating as well. It's just like very succulent, and it's like it's just making your mouth water. But this guy's just going to town as well. And he's paying like this guy has like no self-awareness right now. He's kind of just going back and forth between the melting pots here and just like doing what a chef does.
Okay, and Thrall's definitely going. Well, I guess I've seen them order, or notice, or have I noticed them order?
Yeah, you
Let me
noticed
check.
that like Nim had got like, you know, you would have seen the plates, like you would have saw Calista had like some chicken as well, and like Nim has like more of like a vegan dish as well. But I mean, you would have saw his ingredients, like definitely like a good chunk of meat and vegetables and some, you know, some pastas, and you know, he's got like a smorgasbord of stuff here.
All
He
right,
saw potatoes and all that.
I'll go over to the, I guess the barkeep and ask what the dishes are, because I want some of that food because it looks amazing.
She will tell you basically the same stuff she told Callista. So we have the beef walk it off. It's a hearty beef pasta dish, kind of
Okay,
rich
sounds
in
good.
flavor of mushrooms and a secret sauce. The
Ooh,
Greenheart
secret sauce.
Delight for vegan lovers, and you know,
Eh.
kind of a lighter meal in your stomach. It's kind of wrapped in like a lettuce bowl with some black beans, roasted peppers, cherry tomatoes. You know, kind of like, you know, good greeny stuff. Kind of like what a turtle would like.
Oh no, I actually like meat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then
That's had me cook a
you
lot.
would
He's a
prob
unique turtle.
you would probably like you would probably like the impeccable chicken. It's got a sautéed roasted chicken, steamed broccolis, roasted potatoes. It's very, very hearty meal.
Hmm.
But those are your choices. And you know, we got standard food fares here as well, but you don't want to miss the entrees here.
I'll try the beef walk it off.
You got it.
Walking the beef off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
walk
go
it.
back and start watching. I'm going
Yeah.
to go back and continue watching him cook.
Okay, do you just go back to your same seat?
Yep. Just-
Okay. She'll give the order to Sterling and walk back, and you know, he's just like very passionate. You just hear it's just like he is sweating like crazy. Like this guy's perspirating. Like you see the sweat just like pools of sweat on the ground here.
Sounds like the
Like, you
chef
walk over
needs
there.
to walk it off.
Yeah, he's a very sweaty guy. He takes his craft seriously. And then
Why does this
eventually
taste so salty?
and then eventually Sterling will walk over here and he'll say, where's the next order need to go? She'll point in the direction over to where Enthrall's at, and he'll say, valuable customer. You.
I tried to help. Can I help some more? That looks good.
Cannot believe. No, it's okay, Sterling. People are
Fucking
allowed to
good
have
person.
redemption stories. Here,
I get
No.
a redemption story?
he'll slide the plate to you. Let this be a lesson of what true meals and hard work is.
Okay. Can you show me some more later?
No! He'll walk off. Go back to what he's doing.
Right.
I'll dig in and
All right,
dig in and continue watching him at the same
Yeah.
time.
gotcha. Oh, by the way, it was 3 gold for the beef walking off.
All right.
So deduct 3. Go and roll 2d6 for me.
Oh,
Alrighty.
his meal goes in my roll.
You have 7 temporary hit points,
Alrighty.
Nice.
and that carries over, you know, until you lose it. So
Nice.
yeah, you'll have 7 more HP, but it's temp HP, so keep that in mind.
Curse them being a vegetarian.
Hey, you got a good one.
I did.
Alright.
I did. I can't complain.
All right,
But
Torn,
there's hit points.
Hmm.
what
So
you doing?
Torin is gonna excuse himself from Tabitha for a second. And go over to the bar and say,
Hold on. Well. We definitely have some interesting people here. We have a cute gnome, a very devious tiefling, and now nice stoic silver dragonborn.
Stoic?
It's an interesting sight for sore eyes. What can I get for you, dear?
What can I get for a gold?
Oh, that's adorable. You can't tell me you just have 1 gold.
I just did.
She'll kind of frown for a bit, and she's like,
We're not paid well.
let me consult with the chef real quick. She'll kind of walk off, and
If you give her secrets, she might like you more.
She don't remember that well.
she'll walk over, and she's like, Sterling, what is the calorie? I'm busy. Say, you are the one that controls the prices here, right? Yes, of course. What's the problem? Well, how much would 1 gold go for? He'll stop for a minute.
Nothing. Get out.
1 gold. And who has the 1 gold? She'll point over to direction. I do not wish to taint my cooking skills for a meager coin. But cannot leave a stomach empty. He'll walk over and he'll pick up a potato and just starts dicing it up. Put it into the pot here, starts stirring, bring it back, puts it into like a wooden bowl and gives it the calorie.
Potato soup.
That should suffice. Thank you.
Boil them,
Sure.
mash them, stick them in stew.
Walk up to you. Here you go, dear. Hopefully this is enough. She'll walk back to the counter.
It'll have to do.
It's literally just literally
Potato and
mashed
water.
potatoes. It's just mashed potatoes.
Someone said 1 gold gets a meal made by the turtle.
Oh
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is he gonna actually use my vegetables?
No. There is some very funky. There's definitely some funky vegetables in there. Almost looks like it wasn't fully cut up.
Baron takes a bite, and he's just like, why is this so salty? Stop sweating into your food!
It was 1 gold. Shut up.
I don't care about what gold. Have some better hygiene. Yeesh.
No.
He's not paying attention to you. He's still going to town. All right. So after some laughs and some good cooking, we kind of get to a point where it's late in the evening for everybody. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you want to do a little bit more interacting, you can.
I
But
do want to ask the barmaid one more thing.
what is it, dear?
Just a small continuation from earlier. About the stuff.
She'll point her finger back at you. Yes.
About the stuff at Pemble Port. Do you happen to know where the Grey Razors are?
She'll kind of just give you this look. And there's a bit of a pause for a minute. Where are the Grey Razors? Well, they're everywhere, dear. They blend in like a chameleon. There could be a Grey Razor right behind you, as far as you know. Heck, even Brick and Brack might be a Grey Razor.
That would be a
But
poor
I doubt.
choice, but
But I doubt it. They're harmless.
okay. Just didn't know if
I would-
maybe you knew the ones following the Tiefling.
I would just watch your back, dear.
I always do.
I'm sure people have your back too. She'll kind of look towards Torin.
Torrance oblivious. He's just
I'm
eating food.
sure they intend to.
Well, do come back, dear. You're very interesting. You and your
Whoa.
cute friend.
Ooh,
I'm sure she'd love to
crafting
come back.
for me.
All right. Do you guys wish to do anything else in the melting pot?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Just want to rest.
So where do you want to rest at?
Horn is
Uh,
gonna take up Professor Rosepot's offer.
Yeah, I was too.
Okay. You guys are planning on going to Rose Pots? Okay.
With them going there, yeah, I'll just follow the group.
He's gonna try and sleep with the chef in the chef's house. Get to.
Did you
know
want to
his-
do? Did
Whoa.
you want to do?
I don't need to hear
Sorry,
this.
sorry, Enthrall. I don't want to ruin your opportunities here. Do you want to do anything else with the chef at all? Do you?
Well,
If
he,
you want,
he already didn't like me, so I can see that he doesn't like me. So no, just watching him was all I was planning on doing for now.
you were just watching. Okay,
For
gotcha,
now.
gotcha. Okay, yeah. Just I knew that. I mean, knowing your background, well, I kind of left that opportunity for you. So, all right. So you guys plan on going to Rose Pots?
Yes.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah,
Oh,
but as they're leaving, they have to remind me to leave because I'm so sick.
Torn's got that.
oh, yeah. You
He
would
just comes over and taps you on the head.
You would have gotten dragged out of there.
But I need my tools.
More later. Go.
But okay.
All right. So you guys go to Rose Pots.
I
Alright.
just rated or got rated. So hold on, guys.
Oh, you're fine. Well,
Welcome,
we'll keep going. Anyways, so you guys go to Rose Pots, and as you come in, he'll be kind of like sitting on a small armchair, reading something, and he's like, "Oh, looks like you came in. I'm assuming you plan on staying here."
Well, you
Sure.
If
offered.
it's okay with you.
Of course. You are a guest here. Like I said, my furnishings are not the greatest, so don't expect anything luxurious.
How are the sizes of your beds and couches?
They are the normal sizes.
For
I
a
always
halfling.
prepare. I always prepare the
Be nice.
appropriate sizes, regardless of how tall or short stature my guests are. He kind of
Torn's
like
like
adjusts
that
his.
the whole time.
He just adjusts his glasses towards you, gives you like a very stern look. Did you all eat already?
Yeah, I did. I had the beefing walk it off. Yeah, beef and walk it off. That was it.
The beef.
We went to the
Anyway.
melting pot.
Oh, I see. The chefs, they are very passionate about their craft.
Indeed, he is.
Right. So are we planning on leaving tomorrow, or what is your plans?
I was thinking we'd probably stick around a couple days, but somebody asked us for help over at a lake tomorrow, so we're figuring we'd go see if we can figure out.
The lake. Which
Yeah, some-
lake?
Lake nearby. They didn't say what.
The
what-
one that is
Uh,
contaminated.
with the crystals at it.
He kind of gives you all kind of a look over. I see. And what's the reasoning for going to that lake?
A couple of people are missing over there, or assuming they're over there.
The
Oh.
helper from the Ivory Park Garden and one of the town's villagers' son.
Oh. I see. Jenny's assistant gone missing.
She thinks they might just be camping, but the mother is quite worried.
I see. Well, it is very kind of you to aid the town in their troubles, but I would be very careful with that lake. There have been some very grim sightings there from what I've heard in town.
Torn's ears
Many
perk up like, ooh, grim.
Many people have fallen ill suddenly after visiting the lake.
That's what we've
Some
heard.
corpses washed up ashore. Some, well, unknown corpses of other people, not part of this town. thankfully our town doesn't meddle in those affairs. But it's very disheartening to see Jenny's assistant not come back and hearing the news of that. So if you do plan on going out there, please go with caution.
Is there anything specific that you know that we should watch out for?
He'll kind of look at the book he's reading, and he says, "Unfortunately, not a whole lot, but about a year ago, a star known as the Malachite Star fell from the sky. It fell into the lake.
I'm guessing that was the green light.
Yes. It's also an ill omen. The star is said to come from, well beyond the stars. And I worry what has happened with that lake now that the star fell through it. So if you
How big
plan
is
on,
lake, because wouldn't a star normally evaporate the lake?
it is a very large lake,
Oh.
and
Well, turtle swim.
many people have actually given it a name recently due to the hue that the lake seems to give off. It is called the Greenburn Depths.
Green burn.
Yep, Greenburn Depths. Here, I'll spell it out for you guys.
That's not gonna help. I don't know how to read.
I don't know how to weed. But yes, if you do plan on going to investigate that lake, I would be very careful. But I have no doubts you'll succeed in whatever you do down there. Just come back unscathed.
What we
bet.
intend to do.
Alfred has placed a lot of trust in you, it seems, and now that I've known you all for a couple days now, I definitely rely on you all as well for my safety. But I do appreciate you doing the kind gesture of helping out Jenny and finding her assistant, and of course the mother that have lost their son.
Are there
So
any
don't-
beasts around here that we'll need to watch out for? That might actually have gotten irritated from the lake?
None that I know of. At least I know the animals have stayed away from the lake because, well, their danger senses definitely have gone awry and have avoided the lake. And, well, some of the fish have, not lived long in that lake either. So,
Okay.
aquatic life is almost barren now. Anyways, let me get your furnishings and your bedding ready, since you have a long day ahead tomorrow.
That would be appreciative. Some of us are still exhausted.
Yes. And
Do you have a light I can borrow?
you'll see Rosepot will snap his fingers, and you see like these small blue bulbs that you guys didn't even notice until now, like these small glass bulbs that are kind of inlaid into the wall. They glow up like a very faint blue light in the room. Will this
That would
suffice?
be perfect. Thank you.
Yes. Now, he'll gather your bedding, and yep, your bed's ready. And I figured, Tim, you were going to do some.
Onward to the sleep. What?
Well, Nim's going to do some tinkering, which will be. I'll say, Nim, you'll probably have to stay up a few more hours in comparison to everybody else, but overall, you won't really be exhausted or anything. You'll just have
Can I
to.
still get my spell slots back?
Yeah. You
Okay, we're good.
just here. Let's do this. Roll a Trying to think how I would go about this, because if you would spend an addition, I would say you would have been 4 hours at the melting pot here, and then you would have been 4 hours here, so you would have stayed up probably 4 hours past the amount of time people went to sleep. So I'll say do a Constitution check for me, and we'll see if you oversleep a little bit in comparison to
A
everybody.
saving throw, right?
Not a saving throw, just a check. Just a check. Okay. I will say, despite not sleeping as much as everybody, you still managed to get a long rest in. You'll be a little bit groggy, you know, kind of still have like bags around your eyes from staying up a little bit later, but you still managed to get some rest.
Perfect.
All right. Do 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 do. All right, you guys got a long rest.
Yay!
Do I need
Yay!
to roll again for tinkering?
What do you mean?
Um,
Oh no. The only reason I had you do that check at the melting pot was just so you didn't have to come back and re-roll it again. I just did that check.
Ah.
I just did that check for, you know, the 4 hours you did there at the melting pot and 4 hours at the Rose Pot's estate. So
okay. Okay.
so you
that
got the
makes
first
sense.
so you got the first check down, and then you have to spend 8 hours 2 more times throughout the day. And then I'll tell you what you fixed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. But if you had more questions on that later, just let me know. But yeah. All right. It is a brand new day. Sun shining.
Got spell slots back.
Spell slots back. HP back. All the things back.
Not exhausted, I'm hoping.
Back streaks back. All right. Anyway. So, do you guys plan on going to the Greenburn Depths?
Hit it.
No, we're just gonna hike out of town now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of here. Fuck this quest. We're on our own. All right.
Aaron, we need to head over there soon because
Yeah. All right. So you'll get some directions from Genevieve before you leave, because I figured you guys would rendezvous with her, let her know, hey, we're heading out there, blah blah blah. But if you guys want to do anything before you leave, you may. Otherwise, we will go to.
Too poor to do anything.
I think I did pretty much everything yesterday.
Okay. That is fun. In case you guys want to do last minute shopping or you need to talk to anybody. I usually give you guys. I just wanted to give you guys that opportunity in case there was something you wanted to do before you head out.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
What do you got?
But I'll wait. Waffle's been trying to say something, so I'll let her
Oh,
go.
okay. I'm sorry.
I was just,
Sorry, go ahead.
you're fine. I was just gonna ask if Vinster had something for us to eat, or if we need to eat a ration.
He would have made breakfast for you guys.
Perfect. Ah, so sweet.
It's very.
Was
very,
it waffles?
No.
Was it pancakes?
It was like oatmeal basically.
Oh, okay, that's acceptable.
He's definitely somebody that has a very low maintenance lifestyle.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
So-
Nim.
The thing that I would really be interested, now that I have this strange box,
Mhm.
can I talk to Rosepot about it? Because he seems kind of knowledgeable about this kind of thing, and I want to know more.
What's in my box?
So
Yeah.
I would like to explain to him what happened when I touched the box.
Okay. As you explain that, he has a very quizzical look on his face, and kind of like he's trying to comprehend what you're trying to explain about the box, and like he's not necessarily lost. It's just it seems like he's like having a hard time following, and he's like, I see. So images of Warforged and a woman having the same box that you had. Did the proprietor say how he acquired that treasure box? Whatever that is.
I believe he said that someone just left it.
Somebody just
It's been a
left it.
week. Oh no.
Yeah, somebody did leave it there.
Okay. Whew.
Terry didn't really go into details about the guy. It was just left there.
Which is strange, but
I just
like he
actually-
reacted to it.
Actually, wait. He kind of like thinks for a minute. You said you found that key in a scrap heap, right? In
Yeah.
Elysium?
Yeah, in the scrapyard.
Kind of thinks for a minute. That key's connected to Feedite. That box reacted to it. If that was left in a scrap heap, I wonder. This is more of a theory, but I believe Feedite, well, more or less, much of her creations were either scrapped or left behind in many salvage places across Celestia, and, well, after Eardraz was lost and much of his creations was either apprehended by scrappers or the Azubian Empire, a lot of strange devices started showing up in these scrap heaps. Not necessarily connected to Eardraz nor Feedite, but it just seems like a lot of people were finding odd magical trinkets in it, and I don't know if that was something left on purpose by Feedite herself, or somehow connected to the mystery of Eardraz. I'll have to research. I'll have to research more on this because unfortunately, this is not a area of expertise for me.
Think the lady I saw her?
Yes, that may very well be Feedite, but her history of becoming a goddess is a bit complicated, but it's hard to explain, I suppose. But anyways,
Thank
probably
you for trying.
no problem. I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you very much.
But please be careful out there. I expect your return.
Of course.
All right, you guys ready to depart?
Yes, but as we're like heading out the door, I'm actually gonna kind of like pinch Nim by the collar to kind of stop her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, look, before we put ourselves into a potentially dangerous situation, I think we need to have a little bit of an understanding.
Do you still want to be friends?
Butthole is laughing. Callisto's not. Well, Callisto's kind of like, yes, I promise this isn't about that. It is about that, but not about not being friends. I understand that you don't like it when the people hit your friends or monsters hit your friends. But if you don't learn to back out of a situation when needed, you might not live long enough to have friends.
I used to not have.
And now you do. And how sad would you be if you lost them? Because you got yourself killed.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We don't want to see you hurt. Because we care about you.
But like, I say that friends aren't mechanical.
I'm sorry, say that again, you broke out.
Yeah, you're breaking up there. Sorry.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
You're fine.
There you go. You guys are the first friends that aren't mechanical.
Yeah, we don't. We want them to stay alive.
You kind of see Penny. You
I'm
see
poking
Penny.
Torin.
You see
Like,
you kind of see Penny kind of roll up to Nim and kind of lands on her shoulder and just nuzzles up to her a bit. You just hear. Vzz, vzz, vzz.
Well, you're my first friend that won't turn a knife on me the second I make a mistake. I think we both
Does
have...
that mean you're not friends with Torin?
That's a very complicated situation.
Upon hearing this,
Torin's standing behind her with the knife.
Torin walks over and actually picks her up and puts her on his shoulders. Doesn't even bother with asking. He just listen to him.
Achoo! Oh, okay.
Please.
I got a couple of very vicious scars from that encounter. It's my job to
Right.
acquire those scars. You ever put yourself in that kind of a position again, and I promise you, whoever we're fighting is going to be the least of your worries.
I can't because I know Alex. I'm trying not to break. Crap. So, okay. But I don't want you to get scars for me. I want to protect you.
That's fine. Do it without getting in the middle of it. My job is to be next to them. Your job is to use your brain. Start using it.
Okay.
We say this because we love you, and you gave us all a heart attack. And so did Enthrall, but that wasn't his fault.
But I didn't want you to get knocked down again.
That's gonna happen regardless, love.
Well, then I guess Penny's gonna stick with you.
But if you're but if you're dead, who's gonna heal me?
Oh. I didn't think of that.
Mom and dad mode activated is what someone just said.
This is literally like
It literally is. I love
this is
it.
literally like Corin's the father, Callista's like the surrogate mother, Nim's like the prodigy child, and then
And
Corin,
Thrall's the
Just
uncle.
a weird
Thrall-
sibling.
it's just the weird middle stepchild. He's just poor guy. He's just he's just in for the ride.
He's like the awkward one that nobody really knows all the details, and so there's all these rumors.
But secretly he's a badass, and you know,
Right?
he just keeps to himself. Anyway,
I love it.
oh boy.
Okay, I promise I won't do that again. But I was really scared for you guys.
We were really scared for you.
Okay. Torin, since I'm up here, can I see your scars? I'll show you mine.
Sure. You just gonna start showing off?
You get a
Yay.
scar, we get a scar, we all get
I have a
scars.
scar.
Oh yeah, I've got a scar too, but I'm assuming you guys have seen it. He's got a long.
You mean
scar
the one
across-
right here?
Yeah, this one right here.
No, I had no idea.
What's that?
That's like how we're just like pointing at each other's freaking scars and trauma. It's like,
I'm not showing
Oh.
you where my scars are. People won't appreciate
But-
me taking clothes off.
Oh.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
And to the
What?
lake.
blushes.
Yep. Toodling.
Suddenly
Go.
she's redder.
Blushes. Ooh. Anyway.
Yes.
All right.
Let's
Let
go
me-
kill
let me-
something.
Let me get the stage prepped here. All right.
Someone in my chat literally just went, "Yay, trauma!"
That's the indeed for you. All right.
And that this
My
is so
stuff is worse than your stuff.
All right.
Why
I'm
not my
just
stuff?
all right. I'm just gonna put Callista on this map here, so you
Oh,
guys have an
okay.
idea where you're at.
I'm alone.
You're not alone, no. I'm just putting you on here at this point. All right.
I've been.
So, but yeah, Greenburn Depths. It's right here. But yeah, so the travel to get there is despite how the distance is on the map, because I gotta fix it, but it's gonna take at least half a day to get to the Greenburn Depths. So you guys will get about there roughly close to afternoon time. When you guys
Very
get
tiny
there.
steps to travel 10 feet.
Basically. Yeah. Well, I mean, I put the hexes on here, but
Not them.
this map is obviously not like the perfect scale of like how far your actual travel distance is. So
I love
plus, I mean-
no scale.
yeah, the scaling's bad. Or I'm just bad at scaling maps sometimes on like
It looks great. Anyways,
yeah, anyways, continuing my insecurities of
beach
Not making-
party.
anyways, but yeah, you guys will travel south to get there on foot. And during that time you'll notice like most of the area is like pretty like a temperate forest. Like you see like, you know, lush trees and like different foliage, like kind of similar to how Denshire is. But as you guys get closer towards what seems like your destination at this point, the scenery will change. I'll go ahead and transition the map so you guys can see kind of what you guys will kind of first see as you approach. Let's go ahead and do this and move it over
Nerdy, did I scare you?
I jumped.
here.
Because all of a sudden I hear, I have a bad feeling about this, but it was super loud out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh god.
Oh, did she redeem the?
Uh-huh.
The sound.
Oh well.
I just jumped.
Oh well.
Oh, my heart.
Oh goodness. All right. All right. So let's do this. Hold on one second. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Do this one. So
Yay, water. I'm so excited.
We were
this
told
is
to run.
just told to run. So this is what you guys will start to kind of see as you guys are getting closer to your destination. The scenery starts to change when you start to see kind of the leaves become a lot more sickly, almost like not like the way the leaves look when they kind of shrivel up from like the fall or the autumn time. The leaves itself seems like you see these strange green veins on the leaves and as they're shriveled up. And it seems like the landscape itself is not only like eroded away, but it seems like it's also like burnt. It's got like these strange like green burnt pieces to their landscape. It almost seems like not necessarily barren like the Whispering Waste, but it definitely seems like it's almost been burned clean off from the area. But what you'll notice though is there's a strange like sulfuric scent in the air, like as if it's like a sickly smell, and it doesn't really like catch your senses off guard, but you can definitely sense the smell is very noxious, very just unpleasant,
Smells like home.
basically. But then you guys get here, what you guys see currently, and it seems like most of the area, much of the greenery and other lush plant life that seems to have been present during the beginning of your travel has almost eroded away. But what you'll see are 2 rowboats off the coast of the lake. And what you guys will notice is as the water kind of careens and shores off here, there's almost like a strange like vapor that comes off, almost like it's like steam. But the water itself is like a sickly green. It seems very murky and not transparent like a very clean lake would have. And itself, you just see like the steam rise from the shores of this lake. But you come to this scene with 2 rowboats. It seems like a wooden wheelbarrow with some a collection of herbs in the area. So, this is what you guys see. What do you do?
I would like to move up to the herbs to see if they look like the ones that would be found in the Ivory Heart Garden.
Make a nature check for me.
Okay.
As we're traveling here, can I have started checking for tracks?
Yeah.
Trying to-
I'll say, yeah, I would say go ahead and make a general survival check,
Well,
just to see how well you track it down.
I'm gonna go over to
Thir-
this far boat and check it out, see what's in it.
Let's go ahead and go over to. I'll say let's go ahead and do enthrall here since you wanted to do that as you're traveling.
Yeah.
So with the 13, it's not too terribly hard to track down, kind of like the trajectory or a trail leading to the lake, because a lot of people probably would have came here at some point, but most of the tracks may have faded away. But you're kind of looking for more present or concurrent tracks that
Yeah.
came through here. You can definitely tell that there were 2 sets of prints, definitely in the halfling, like the foot size is similar to that of a halfling. And they were definitely wearing like footwear for sure. But as you were getting closer to the lake, the tracks became a little bit harder to notice. But then that's when you started to see like most of the scenery start to change, like the almost like the burnt away, almost poisoned trees and foliage in the area. And that's when the tracks start to get a little bit hard to notice because it almost seemed like it was blending in with the landscape. But then you manage to get to this site and you do notice the tracks kind of stop here
Okay.
in this area. Callista with a 11. It's hard to tell if these were very similar plants to it. They don't have the exact same shapes or buds or leaves, but you can definitely take it as a hunch that with the gathering or the careful gathering of some of these plants, you can definitely tell someone was foraging in this area. But it's hard to tell how recent these herbs have been here.
Okay.
Torin, what'd you say you were going to do at the boat?
I was actually gonna look in it and see if there's any signs of the two people that we're tracking down.
Make a investigation check for me. Seven. Okay. With a 7,
Hit the boat.
as
Hit that
you
rope.
kind of look through the boat and you kind of look into like the different crevices or even the area, it's hard to find any signs. I mean, you see like a small hat over here that could have potentially belonged to somebody, but it's hard to tell. But as you kind of walk up to here, you'll notice the lake itself as the water starts to cream closer. You almost instinctually step back for a bit because of how the water looks, and you see like almost the steam rising from kind of the part of the ground, and the water itself kind of gives like a sickly scent to it. But you're having a hard time figuring out whether the people you're looking for are still in this area or using these boats to forage, or they might be out there. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
I'd like to examine the tree I'm next to, just like the plants.
Yep. As you look at the plants, it looks like a normal tree at first, but you see like most of the leaves have fallen off, and the leaves itself have like these strange dark green veins to them. Like it's almost like their life force has been sapped out. But you don't even see like a source or anything that might have been the cause of it. And it just seems like even while you're traveling, it doesn't even look like there's anything affected by like a disease or anything. It just seems like the leaves itself almost seem to be regressing. And it's
Taking
kind of
one claw, I'm gonna scrape along the bark to see if I can look a little bit deeper into the tree itself. Yeah, like just going.
as you scrape your claw into it, you see this strange green ooze start to trickle down, almost like it's sap. But
Damn.
as you see it kind of drip down onto the ground, you see like a smoke almost rising from the sap.
Uh-oh, that looks like acid.
Acid, you say?
Yeah.
I would like.
Torin and Callista, make perception checks for me. $17. Okay, Callista.
Yes.
As you were examining the plants, you kind of glance up ahead, and it's kind of hard to tell. You almost see just over the horizon of the lake. See this like strange green. It almost looks like a beacon, almost coming towards like the center of the lake, and it has a very dull glow to it, and you just barely catch a glance of it just over the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
But then as you look down, you see just right at the edge of the wheelbarrow here, you see a small leather boot wash up on the shore here, on the lake.
I'm going to pick it up.
Okay. As you pick it up, your hand feels singed from the boot. And you even see like the leather start to almost bend inward. And the heat is like very apparent from the lake itself. And you just see like the shoes start to smolder a bit. Not like a fire, but just like start to burn away at the leather.
Is it like hot enough that like I would drop it, or?
You would drop it immediately, and you would notice that like there was definitely a hot feeling from it. And you
Okay.
even like sense like, despite how sickly green this looks, thinking like this was like poisonous water, you can feel almost like a heat coming from the water itself too. It's very odd.
Do I think? Because it's not necessarily like fire; it's more like poison.
It's definitely poison, like the
Yes.
water itself, but
Okay.
it almost has like a strange burning sensation to it.
Okay. I'm gonna say, be careful and don't touch the water. But this boot just washed up. And does anyone else see that beacon out there?
No, do I?
Yeah, you guys would have noticed it after she pointed it out.
How far away is the beacon?
It's hard to tell from where you guys are at, but it will take. It seemed like if you would get on these boats here, it might take a few minutes to get to it, but it's hard to tell how far it is from your exact distance. You would have to get
Okay.
closer to find out.
I would like to send Penny up and do, like, have her look to see if she can find any bodies or anything else, like, floating in the water.
Yeah. Actually, I forgot to bring Penny out here. Sorry.
Yeah.
You just
Get her, I
assume
know.
she's there.
Yeah. She's always with you. You just gotta bring her token. All right, so you're gonna send Penny out to investigate?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you'll send Penny out. Go ahead and make a perception check with Penny's stats.
13.
13. Okay. All right, Penny goes out. A few moments go by. Oh, what's her flying speed, by the way? Is it 30?
Yeah.
Okay. It definitely feels like a few minutes go by. Then within about 10 minutes, she will come flying back to you. And Penny doesn't really talk because she's an homunculus, but she'll definitely like cock her head back and she'll go zzz, 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 and she'll point like her metal wing towards the distance over there, and we'll start like nodding her head up and down like this.
Penny definitely saw something out in the water, guys.
Please don't tell me we're about to get on these boats and go out to the water.
Yes, we
I
are.
don't want to admit that, but I don't think it's safe either.
That sounds a little bit dangerous. I don't like the look of this water, the whole area.
I don't
Oddly
know.
enough, oddly enough, even though you see the water careening up to the boat itself, and you definitely see like the strange vaporous smoke coming off from the water, it doesn't seem like it's eating away at this boat.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
You definitely see like, though you do see like a strange green like singe mark on some parts of the boat here, but it seems like the boat itself seems pretty sturdy.
Guys, give me a minute. I want to detect magic. I want to start casting detect magic as a ritual.
All right.
The
Go ahead and,
lady
link.
goes, "Ooh."
Go ahead and link. Go ahead and link the spell for me.
The whole lake is gonna light up.
Yep.
I also need to look something up too. Okay. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. So, and I believe you learned the type of school it is. All right.
Yeah.
So, as you walk up closer to the lake, immediately the entirety of the water just within the proximity of your detect magic just it's fucking magic.
Called it.
Magic.
Is it in
It's
the
like-
trees then too over here?
As you walk up to the tree here, there's a faint magical aura to it, specifically coming from the strange green sap.
What school is it?
It is a combination
Ooh.
of necromancy and conjuration.
I'll tell that to all of them because they're all magical. Well,
And
well,
you would also, and I'll say you would know the properties of this too. It's poison, but also fire damage as well. The element. Yeah. Which is odd because you don't see anything on fire or anything that would resemble. But the smoke definitely is telling. But that's what you would know. By the way, did
Okay.
you just use a spell slot for that, or did you use?
no,
a ritual?
I used ritual.
Okay,
That's
so you
why I
would have
asked them
took
to
some
give me
time for
a
it.
few minutes. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. Okay. Yep.
Can you
That's what
keep
you
that
got.
going while we get in the boats?
I can concentrate on it for up to 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So.
Then let me cry while I get into this boat, into this water.
So.
I want to try something and I don't know if it'll work.
Okay. So first off, well, let's go. What do you want to do, Nim? Let's go and do that because I want to get that out of the way.
Okay.
What do you
So
want to do?
ideally,
Mhm.
I want to touch the poison, not acid. I want to touch the poison and do absorb elements, but it's a reaction.
Interesting. Are you wanting to do it to the tree or the water?
To the tree. I don't trust the water.
So you want to touch? You want to touch the sap?
Yeah.
Well.
And but I don't know if this will work because it says I will have the resistance until the start of my next turn. So when we go into battle, do I instantly lose it?
You do, I believe. Link the spell for me, and I'll link the spell, and I'll find
It's
it.
interesting though. Never heard
That
of
is
that.
interesting.
Right?
No, that's pretty
Right?
creative.
Like,
That's
I
pretty
want to
creative. You have
prepare
resistance
myself?
to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee spell on your next, it's your next turn. So yeah, you would lose it. You would lose it because it says
okay.
duration. It says duration 1 round too. So
Okay. I was trying to like prepare myself.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's only for 1 round.
Do it right
so.
before we
Okay,
go into
never mind.
battle.
But you
Okay.
knowing that information, would you still touch the tree sap?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
Because I wanted to have the
What?
thing for battle.
All right. So here
It
is
doesn't
my
work.
here is my question for you guys. Are you planning on getting on the boat and going out to the lake?
I'm on
Torrin's
the boat.
already like motioning everybody over. It's like the only way we're gonna find out about this damn beacon is if we get out there. Come on.
Oh,
I'm already on a
okay.
boat.
This is
All right, you're on a
Um,
boat. You're on
Who
a
do
boat.
I ride with?
So
one.
here, so
Go
here's
with Torrin.
here's the situation. Only 2 people at a time at each of these boats. So you two
Oh.
are filled. You two are filled.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's gonna be Torin, Nim, and Callista, and Enthrall, and then Penny comes with.
Does Penny need to fly? Wouldn't that be more?
Penny will fly with you.
Okay.
A
And,
full person, so
All right.
this is a bad idea.
To be honest, she can also sit on a shoulder.
As I'm pushing the boat in, both Callista and I are like, this
All
is
right.
a bad idea.
Mhm.
So so here's my other question. Who's going to be rowing each of the boats? Somebody's going to have to.
Well, I mean, Torrin's probably the only one who
I'm
can
sorry,
actually row this
Torrin.
boat.
Nim is. Nim is.
And Nim's
Alright.
got one oar, Penny's got the other.
With my
Alright.
-1 strength, let's go.
Yeah.
Torrin doesn't even
Um,
bother questioning it. It's like, I got this.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you'll be rowing that one. Who's going to be rowing this boat?
I guess I can be rowing the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just want
Oh.
to make sure.
I'll kind of just be doing the lookout.
All right. All right. You guys head out to the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh baby.
Oh
right.
no.
I'm
Love
so
the art.
Is
scared.
this a good time to remind the audience I can't swim?
You don't want to swim.
Not forget about the fact that even though if I could swim, this is poisonous. And well, I don't care about the fire damage. I'm
All right,
resistant to that, but still.
let's get this. Let's get this.
Oh, I've forgotten that you couldn't swim.
All right.
I
So
love beach parties.
here we go.
Oh,
Here's your
look at
boats.
look at the tiny boats.
All right. So just to give you guys a kind of a breakdown of the boat. So the boat does have an AC and hit points.
good.
Additionally, the boat can move 15 feet per turn. Just FYI. And only 2 people at a time as well. And yeah, that was pretty much it on that. So in terms of moving the boat itself on the map, I would have to move it for you because Roll20 is kind of weird with moving 2 tokens at a time. So if you guys want to move somewhere to a certain direction, just let me know. But yeah, you guys row out. As you guys row out and you kind of push off the shore of the lake, you'll see as you're kind of just using the paddle for Torin and Thrall, you'll see just like the strange smoke kind of like flow off from the oar, but the oar is still intact as you guys push off and you row outward. And even after a few minutes, you definitely feel nauseous around the area of the lake. And like, not necessarily to the point where you're like dry heaving or like, you know, making it seem like you want to puke almost, but you're more worried about like the strange warm heat that seems to emanate from the lake. But as you guys, sorry, go ahead.
I was just
Go
gonna say, out of morbid curiosity that Callista
Mm-hmm.
has right now, she's not sure if the fire damage mixed with this poison would affect her or not, so she's gonna dip the tip of her tail into it really quick.
All right. All right, fair enough.
Because she wants to know like how badly this will hurt.
Okay. You would take,
Oh no.
or you would have take 2 fire damage, but it's reduced because of your Tiefling background. So it'd be 1 damage.
Okay. That's all I take?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
At least that's what you think.
Oh,
But
don't
that's what I think.
ask
Cool.
the DM if that's all you take, okay? Like,
No, now I'm scared by that. At least that's what you think you take.
Yeah, but you took 1 fire damage overall.
Cool. Okay.
Yep, singes your tail, but
Torin's gonna
all right.
yell, like, you don't get to tell me to do smarter things.
Do you have fire resistance?
Oh, what? Okay, I see how it's gonna go. I'll
Alright.
push me in.
Keep rowing, Dragon Boy.
all right, everybody make perception checks for me.
No.
Oh,
Penny too?
bad roll.
Sure, I'll say Penny. That's
You
that's
call that.
performance, Torin. That's performance.
Oh, you get to try again.
Oh,
Good
oops.
Yep.
job. 3 again. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Go Penny.
Okay. Kinda.
The one that
Coming to our
can't,
rescue.
the one that can't
Okay.
talk can see everything.
All right, you guys wouldn't notice this. That was still pretty. This was more of a group check overall. All right.
Oh.
So as you guys are rowing out, being cautious and following where the strange green beacon was coming from, you guys will notice the water just ahead starts to boil over here, and you start to see like the water itself start to boil again,
Oh, no.
kind of in a line here.
Do we leave now?
It starts to boil more, and you start to see the water start to whelm in size.
Is there a way to go around it?
Well, here's what happens.
Something's coming
As you
out.
guys are,
Dun, dun.
as you guys,
Dum, dum, dum.
do you guys keep rowing or do you stay where you're at?
I would like to think we
I
paused.
think. Yeah, I definitely stop.
Yeah, I
think we're
when
gonna
move
stop.
into
Hold
that,
for a
I'm-
second.
Okay, you'll stop there. All right, as you stop there and you start to see the shape whelm up from the water, boiling over, you guys will see this.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, sweet Bessie, it's an elemental.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh, at first I thought you were gonna say that's where we're gonna stop. I was like,
No,
that's
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I need to use the bathroom, so that's why.
I do too.
Alright.
So
Okay.
this is
heart
okay,
just dropped.
right?
And
Like,
I
no.
and I want a Klondike. I want a Klondike bar. So,
What to do?
Sounds good.
For a
Klondike bar.
Klondike bar. Okay,
Yeah.
BRB
All right.
guys.
yeah, everybody take bathroom breaks, get
Be
water,
right back.
hydrate.
That doesn't work from our sponsors.
All right, I'll be right back.
Uh, uh, I'm live, but no one can hear you guys, so that's exciting. I can't wait to see it. Oh, guys, there's a turn order up.
Umber Hulk's there.
Yeah, I don't even
Right?
know why they're still here. And I gotta, let
I
me.
didn't think they could live out here.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Okay,
There's
I'm
no
live
way-
again.
Is there a way to get rid of this?
I'm done, please.
Damn it.
I'm done. You
Hold
can
on. Let's see. I may have to re-roll this guy.
Mm.
Yeah, clear all.
I didn't check my water before sending it.
All right, try this again.
Good call.
Strangely, he rolled the same. He rolled the same.
Nice.
That's actually funny. That works out. All right. So, when everybody gets back, I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but this is not a mission.
He's still enjoying his bar.
No, you're good. You're good. They're just gonna get an ASMR of me eating a Klondike bar.
I haven't had one of those in so long.
Yeah, I only bought it because it had Reese's peanut butter in the middle of it.
Ooh. Tasty.
Otherwise, I would have not bought it.
And live again.
Whoa, is that mug made out of wood?
Yeah. So you wanna know something cool about this mug?
Yeah,
mug-
always.
This mug is a wood. Well, I guess it's like laser carved, or the guy did it by hand, but it's a map of Mordor.
That's cool.
Yo,
Yep.
I love
I got
it.
this.
Nice.
I got this in Ren Fair. Here, I'll send a photo to you guys so you can see it. It's really cool. It was pretty expensive, but it was well worth the price. It's
I bet. That's
It is.
amazing.
it is
You
very
need to throw
cool.
that in the Discord.
It is very cool.
The only
Um,
thing that I have that's like word but is David Tennant and the TARDIS.
Oh, the TARDIS. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. I've never really watched Doctor Who that much. Let's see here. Here, I'll put it.
Oh,
in.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
So it has a little.
There we go.
Camera's not working.
All right, sorry. I'll send you guys the photo. All right, is everybody settled in?
she
He's
wants
still
you to...
not looking.
Nope.
It's fine. I'll send a picture later. It's fine.
All right. I need everybody to roll initiative. Make sure you select your
All right.
token and then hit initiative.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll get this
Okay.
party started.
Ugh.
I am terrified. Terrified.
Initiative
Okay.
8.
Nice.
All right, Torin coming in hot with the 20.
About dang
And then we'll just
time.
need, Nim's initiative. Oh, let me bring Penny up real quick. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, don't forget Penny.
I got Penny. There we go. All right, Nim 16. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. All righty, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's not.
All right, top it around, Torin. You see this strange water elemental careening towards your direction, and you just see like this green tinted hue coming from the water, but you see him like almost boiling completely in his entire form as like the smoke rises from its being. But it is your your go, and you're the one that's directing the boat. So what do you do?
Hey, hold on a sec here. Ooh. How far away are we from this thing?
It's like 40. Yep. Actually, I think it's shorter than that because as long as you hit 35.
Okay. So he really doesn't like the look of this thing, so he's going to use Ray of Frost,
Ooh, okay. Red Frost.
but he's gonna like channel it from his eyeballs. So like instead of heat vision, it's gonna
Oh
have
my
frost
god,
vision.
that's cool. I love that. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for Ray Frost. It's with your, I believe it's your,
Yeah, I rolled a 24.
yeah, it's your intelligence modifier, I believe, and then your proficiency bonus.
24. Nice.
Let's see. Humana, dude. That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Tickled him.
That is very unfortunate. All right. Sorry, I'm checking some real quick. 1 minute. All right. So here is. Oh, I did not go over. Ill. All right, there we go. All right. So here's what happens. You guys see Tor and see his eyes kind of light up with his eyes turning blue, kind of like clouding over his entire eye shape, and then you just see like this cold ray go out towards this elemental in front, And it just blasts him, and you just see like small parts of the water start to freeze over, cooling off parts of it. Torin, make a Arcana check for me real quick.
Okay. That one.
Ooh, 7. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, that was your action. So your movement's going to be a little different here. You won't have to use an object interaction to move the boat with the oar. But you can move 15 feet with the boat in any direction.
I think he's going to want to move. Let's move 15 feet this way.
This way, you got it. All right, so you will move about. Sorry, I just need to double check that. So about here. Okay. I'll put you about. Here, I gotta grab everybody.
Don't forget you have the squishy one.
Excellent.
Wait a second. I'm less squishy than you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're the squish here, bud.
Not
Alright.
you,
Rude.
but you're wrong.
You're a marshmallow. Anyway, all right. All right, anything else, Torn? I believe that's all you can really do.
That's it.
All right. Nim.
Yes. So now that we are close, I would like to do caustic.
Tasha's cost. You're still cutting out a little bit, by the way, Nardi.
I'm trying to balance the noise gate so it don't hear
Yeah,
his keyboard and then
Yeah, I know. It's fair. It's fair. It's okay.
this.
All right, but you're doing Tasha's caustic brew.
That one. Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. 30 feet stream, 5 feet. Interesting. All right. I will hit it.
Yes.
All right. It's a deck save. What's the DC?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Fails with a 9.
Oh, okay. So I get to do 2d4? No, they'll be covered in acid.
Let me check some real quick.
And
You
then
shot
take
an
2d4.
acid creature with acid?
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
It's a poison creature.
fire.
Oh.
Okay. So he'll take 2d4 at the start of each turn, right?
Yeah.
We'll put this on for the acid. All right. Anything else?
Yes. I would love for Penny to do Force Strike.
All right. As your bonus action.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead and roll attack.
18?
18 will hit.
Yes. Okay.
6 force damage. You got it. Excellent. All right. You're in the boat, so that'll be it for you. All right. Boiling Elemental's turn. Go ahead and roll the acid damage. All right. 9 acid. Good damage. That's 2d6. Nim.
Ow.
It's 2d4.
I thought it was 26.
Okay.
Still not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Not bad. Still not bad. Not bad. All right. All right, but it's his turn. All right. So here is what happens. This thing just slipstreams through the water, just like with quickness, and it just gets right up in your boat. And you would think that because of its entire being, it would be almost pushed back by the boat, but it actually like will move in the front part of the boat's space, and you just see like a part of its body kind of careening right on top of it. But it's going to make 2 boiling slam attacks, one on Nim and one on Torin.
I would like to do my reaction once it does it.
Well, let's first let's see if it actually hits first.
I'm deciding now.
All right. We'll do Nim since she's so eager to get punched. 11, I believe, misses.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's a miss. Whiff. and then one on Torin. Oh, nat 1.
Yeah.
But what happens is, despite you guys manage to dodge successfully away from this thing's slams, it will actually move into your space, including pennies.
Oh crap.
So I got to figure out how to do this because you guys are actually right on top of it. Hold on. Sorry, I got to figure this out. Here, I'll just do this. Make it a little easier. We'll do. Let's do the net. I like that. All right. So what happens is it is in your space right now. Like the water itself is actually in. Like you're in the water right now, of this elemental.
Are we able to breathe?
Well, here's the question: what is your Constitution modifiers for each of you?
2.
2. What about yours, Torn?
2 as well.
Okay, so you guys
Penny
can
has a
breathe.
1.
Okay,
Nice.
well, Penny doesn't need to breathe because she's on a monkey.
True. Good.
But here's the problem: you guys can breathe. It'll be for 3 minutes is how long you can do it for. It's your con modifier plus 1, but that's not going to be the problem on your next turn. He's in your space, and I will explain what will happen on your next turn. Tee-hee. And throw.
Alright, so seeing as it's in their boat, I want to move, I guess, right there with our boat. Just so one step forward.
Okay.
Over. So kind of move closer, but
You got it.
also not really move very close.
I see
And
where you're putting down.
question.
What do you got, bud?
How tall is this thing?
It's considered large.
So, since it's in their entire space, can I fire a... Oh, dang it, wrong. What is that? And can I fire in the... Why is it not pinging?
What are you trying to do?
In the back... There we go. In the back left corner here. So, if it's all the way up there, can I fire an ice knife and not have it explode on them?
It'll still explode on them.
It will hit them. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That
they're
was
in the
my
same space.
question.
Yep. So they would have to make dex saves, all 3 of them.
Yeah. And still take damage. All right, let me check this thing here.
Actually, hang on, let me check something real quick. Sorry. Okay, that didn't work.
No, you're good.
Let's see, set dimensions now. Well, I wonder if I can just put them on the... No, actually, I shouldn't put them on the map player. No, I'll just keep him where he's at. All right, sorry. Didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
you're good. I guess I'd like to... Can I use my action to try and identify it?
The creature itself?
Yeah, the creature itself. Or do I need to actually interact with it?
Let's see here. You would probably have to get closer to it. Yeah, I would say you'd have to get a little bit closer.
All right. How close? Well, I guess I can... I'll just have to keep growing closer.
You would have to almost like be right next to it to
be able
examine.
to tell.
Yeah,
okay.
Use your action.
I guess for now, then I will hold action to cast Ice Knife on it as soon as it moves out of their area. If it
Out of their
does.
space.
Yeah, when
Okay.
it moves out of their space.
Yeah,
I'm kind of assuming, or I guess, or they move out of its space.
They move out of its space. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So for now, I'm holding action with Ice Knife.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Hold an action. Callista.
Yeah. I had so many thoughts of what I was going to do, but now there are people inside of him.
I know, right?
It'd be that way sometimes.
Let me see.
Let me tell you right now, Torin is of the mindset of like Drax. Go ahead, shoot me, I can take it.
If I did,
You can, but the others can't.
yeah. If I did something like a spell that like puts something in the mind of the creature, that won't affect them, right? Because it does like psychic damage and stuff. I'm thinking of Phantasmal Force.
You wanting to do? What do you? So are you wanting to cast Phantasmal Force on it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you wanting to? What are you trying to? I guess like what are you trying to implant into his mind?
Like this image of like everything drying out and him like withering away into like vapor and nothingness.
Ah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dehydrate.
Go ahead and link the spell for me.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Whoopsie. That's very
Okay.
fair. All right. Phantasmal Force. You craft an image. Takes your mind. Must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than 10 feet cube, which is here.
Crap.
I will. No, that's okay. You can still get creative. It would be of that size.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I see where you're doing it, and it's definitely viable. So basically, you're trying to make it look like it's drying up, or
Yeah, make it feel like it's drying and like evaporating and.
Yep. It includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli as also evident. Creature must use his action to examine the phantasm using a intelligence investigation check. Okay. Will affect the
How
spell.
about a
Treats
sun the
phantasm
size
as
of
if
the
it's
beach
real.
ball?
All right. And then it says each round it will take psychic damage. Excellent. What is the DC on that?
13.
All right. Intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Here
Yeah,
we go.
They do an intelligence check against your spell save DC.
Yep. I just gotta make an intelligence saving throw. That's a 12.
Nice.
All right. Where do you want the image to take place at? Do you want to put it on top of him, or do you want to do it here? Because the phenomenon's in a 10 feet square.
Yeah, I guess on top of him. I'm trying to think of a way to do it that like maybe if I put it like right here and he feels that, he'll try to back away from the area. I guess I have to do it on him, huh?
You can do it on him if
Yeah.
you want, or if you want to do it in a certain area where it's drying out. But if you want to do it on him, I think that would probably be.
Yeah, I'll do it on him and maybe make the image look like the heat and stuff is coming at him in hopes to get him to like back off of them.
Basically, the water kind of simmers away from him. All right, that will do. So here's what happens: as you invoke your magic, and it comes out from your necklace, you see his eyes have this strange like green glow to it, almost like similar to that of the beacon, and it kind of turns and looks at you, and then as the magic takes effect, his eyes turn into this strange yellow color, and then it looks down, and you don't see like a facial image or like a expression on him, but you can definitely tell it's looking down, and its eyes widen.
Does it move at all?
Well, it's not his turn.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Now what you gonna do?
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. Torin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against a tainted body.
Do I do my psychic damage this round or wait till the next round?
I believe it's each round. So let me see here. On each round, on your turn, it's on your turn. Okay.
Okay.
So when your turn comes up, you'll roll for
Sounds
that
good.
damage. Yep. All right. 20. Excellent. All right. So you're unaffected by the poison.
Yes.
It is your turn. But he is up in your grill.
Literally on top of me. Okay.
Yep.
I know Lucky that. So I want to move first thing, and I would like to move 15 feet this way. It's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check some real quick. Right about here. So you would. Because he actually went right on top of you guys. So let's see here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like right about there.
Yeah. Do you want to try? Yeah, you would. Because you would have to turn the boat, and you would only get this far. So if you go
Oh,
this way,
okay.
though, that would be doable.
He's on top.
Yeah,
Ooh, let's just
yeah,
charge forward. How about 15 feet this way?
yeah, that would probably be better. Let me check. Let me check something real quick. I just want to see. So he would be right here. All right, you want to go 15 feet? Okay. So that is definitely doable. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, this is a little tricky to do. All right. You do technically move out of its space, so he will get an attack opportunity on
Go for it.
you. He's gonna bonk you. 19 hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. All right. You'll take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of fire damage, so 17 total.
Oh, hold on.
Holding.
Can I use shield? It's a reaction.
I already rolled the damage on that.
Okay.
I'll allow it. Just make sure you double check that next time. Usually, if I rolled the damage, the hit has gone through. So
Okay.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it this turn.
All right. Yeah.
But that's a spell slot down.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right. You cast shield.
Okay.
Does my ice knife now go off that they're no longer inside of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and make a. Where are you? I'm assuming you're aiming it right here.
Yeah. The
Yep.
back, the top right corner there.
Yep, you got it. What's the radius on the ice knife damage or the?
Should be. What? Wait, didn't. Why did not?
Go and link the spell.
Yep. Wait, is it not? Why is it not pulling it up? Give me a second.
You're fine.
Ice knife. There we
Ice
go.
knife. Okay.
Should be at
Let's see.
5 foot.
Okay, so it's 5 feet, so it wouldn't hit them. Okay, cool. Just double checking because Penny was looking a little dangerously close to that, but you're good.
Oh yeah, I know. That was one of the biggest things. Was like, if I hit Penny with this, she's popped. She's
Yep.
gonna explode.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alrighty.
14 just hits. Just hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. 1d10.
Please a D10. 6 damage. Excellent. All right, and he's got to make a dex save. Go ahead and roll your ice damage.
Where is 2d6? Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. He does succeed though, with the 20, but that's half damage. That's 6. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah. Arcana.
Natural 20. All right. So you'll notice when you release your ice knife and the ice shatters and it kind of laps up the entire being of this boiling elemental, you start to see the water start to cool down and you start to see its body twitch on the impact. It felt like it took more damage from the ice damage.
It doesn't like ice.
Tori grins like, "Oh, I got this." Okay.
What you doing?
So, with that being said, he's going to use his last remaining spell slot, and he's going to cast Chromatic Orb and use Cold.
Cold. All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. That's a natural 20.
Yay!
All right.
You get to crit.
All right. So, go ahead and roll Chromatic Orb for the damage. It should calculate it. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do some math here real quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did I just...
Torin, have I told you that I loved you?
Yowchi mama.
Well, I thought I was blushing before. Woo.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. All right.
Okay,
Goran.
hold on a second though.
What's up?
My ice knife, it says the target. So the first one obviously hit the first part of the ice, but it says a creature must make a dex saving throw or take a 2d6 ice damage, meaning it's not a resistance thing.
What do you mean?
I'm assuming it means if it dodges the explosion.
Oh, so he would have not taken the cold damage then.
He wouldn't have taken the second part of the cold damage.
Okay, so let me double check some real quick, because that does
Just-
change things.
Because I realized that
Yeah.
the explosion has been hitting every time.
Okay. It's whatever.
Stop letting him know this stuff.
And I gotta double check something for the damage. All right, just barely. All right, excellent. Good job. Anything else?
Damn it! I can tell you're about to tell me how I finish this guy off. All right.
Why would I ever do that?
Who knows? Maybe Nim will get her
I-
moment now.
All right.
Yeah, I don't got anything else. Like,
I didn't get the last one.
no, because I already used my movement. So yep, that's it. That's it.
All
I
right.
got.
Dim,
Hi.
what's up?
I have not been hit yet, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. We're not doing that one. Sorry. Just thoughts. So he's outside of the boat now, right?
Yep.
So he's more than 5 feet away from me?
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay. So I would like to do acid splash.
All right, deck save.
Never mind.
23.
As my bonus action. I would like to have Penny.
Penny will get the kill, not Nim.
As my bonus action, I would like for her to do her force strike.
Go for it. That's a miss.
Can I just get my moment, please?
Well,
That's all.
Can they have
Well,
advantage on these because he's still in his little mind?
well, there's actually about to have some very funny irony to the end of its turn here.
Oh,
Go ahead and
wow.
roll the acid damage on this guy.
Oh yeah, I forgotten about that.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Do I?
Nim, how do you wish to finish off the boiling elemental?
Yes. Okay.
Go Nim.
Oh, okay. So seeing how he's already like covered in acid, which is funny because he's water.
Well, and also he's taken effect by the phantasmal forces. This is like
That's true.
amazing what's about to happen.
The acid, I want it to like start merging like osmosis kind of way
Ooh,
into
I like
him.
that. I like
And
that.
then like slowly you see like his eyes dim and his heart like slowly stop. And...
Yep.
Yeah.
As you control the acid and it kind of seeps into its watery form, you start to see, like, strangely enough, it like mixes in almost like oil with water, but then you see like it's very apparent because the acid itself is green along with his form, but you start to see that your acid is actually covering his entire form and it's burning from the inside, and its eyes is still lighting up this yellow glow from being affected by Callista's phantasmal force, and its eyes start to flicker in and out, and its form coming harder to keep corporeal. But then as he's not unable to keep his form, he starts to melt down into the water, dissipating. Still boiling, but then the boiling simmers and dissipates into the water.
Yay!
I love the
God.
fact that I helped without actually rolling damage.
God damn. Well,
Oh.
my counter got fucking rolled on that. Well, good job though. Good job. Also, Also, you didn't even roll like lower than a 4 on your chromatic orb too, so that's even more spicier.
Oh yeah, I know. The
Nice.
chromatic orb he cast, I was like, holy crap.
Mamma
I thought
mia!
he had it at that moment. I was like, oh, he's going down. He's going down.
Mamma mia pizzeria. All right.
Mhm.
Oh
So-
man.
That was literally it was a full round, 6 seconds. And that was even 2 rounds, almost not even 2 rounds. So that was like 10 second encounter.
He's here and
okay,
he's gone.
okay, guys, let's go.
I'm up. They hit
All
me.
right.
I'm down.
All right. So, but yeah, you dispatch the boiling elemental. The water stops simmering, but it still gives off like this strange, smoky vapor from the water.
Torin, are you damaged?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, cast a shield.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
kind of cheated that one.
But you guys definitely still see the beacon ahead. You
Oh.
guys can.
That was
Did you
exhilarating.
continue?
Elemental.
Start rolling.
It's sorry. There's a bunch of people talking.
Oh, I was just curious if did the elemental just completely sink back into the water, or was there anything left of it?
It just sinked into the water. And that was
Okay.
Can't collect
oh.
anything.
Well, at first that looked really scary, but apparently it wasn't. So no, I'm fine with continuing.
it.
Oh, that was nothing. Let's go on.
right.
Exactly.
My
like,
guy's not taller than me.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys continue on to where the beacon's at?
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Callista's having minor heart attacks because the water's coming alive, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say like ah, and then just dies.
I'm glad I went to their boat. Like, oh my gosh, they're drowning. Oh, where'd he go?
Dies. All right. So, as you guys continue onward, you start to feel the water almost feel like you're getting pulled in closer to the beacon. Like at those that are kind of rowing start to notice that it seems like the current, like a lake usually doesn't have a current. And as you guys start to paddle, it becomes almost much harder to go against the flow.
Oh shit.
And it's almost like you're being pulled in completely.
Kind of like a what's it called?
We're being drawn in a
Whirlpool?
whirlpool.
Almost.
I
But this is what you got. But this is what you guys will see as you get closer.
Whoa.
what in the world is that?
It's a green butthole.
As you get closer, the beacon
The title of my stream. It's a green butthole.
gets up. I'm glad you guys think
my
it's
YouTube.
I'm glad you guys are thinking it's a green butthole.
Oh
I was thinking an eye, but no. It's a green
no!
butthole.
Yeah, I was thinking the eyes were on but green.
Yeah, but as you're getting pulled in, you see the water almost seems like it sinks into this almost concave, like drop into the water, but it gives off this eerie, strange, iridescent green glow from the center, and you guys feel like you're being pulled in completely into the center. What do you do?
Well, Torin is backpedaling as
I'm gonna
hard as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling away.
Can I,
Both
like,
of you make
Put my
both of
arms
you
on
make-
his hands and help.
both of you make strength checks for me.
Uh-oh.
Throw! Oh no.
Okay. Torin, you manage to resist the pull and the flow of it, but unfortunately, Thrall, you are not so lucky as you get pulled closer into the center, and it starts to become a lot harder to resist it as you're now at the cusp of being pulled in.
Can I grab it and take over?
Do you want to take over?
I want to try.
Can she
I'm
assist me?
terrified.
Yeah, you can assist each other if you wish.
Okay.
It would be separate. It would be separate roles though.
Okay.
It's not. Is it a saving throw or a strength check?
Check for both of you. Torin,
Oh.
you can do another strength check too.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I said this was a bad idea.
Oh boy, here we go.
You did stream save.
Drake check it is.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
And Thrall, you
yeah,
did.
reroll.
Oh,
Yeah,
how do
reroll.
you- I think they're the exact
Just
same.
click
but-
on strength.
Use click on the strength modifier.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're the exact same for me.
Okay, let's roll to 4 though.
Yeah.
Torin rolled a 13. All right. Still having a little bit of hard time. You get pulled in a little bit closer towards the center, but you manage to still resist it. Unfortunately for you two, though.
Oh, Callista
Again,
straight
pulled
up
in closer.
hyperventilating at this point. Like, she usually stays calm, but this is one of those things
Yeah.
where she does
Yeah.
not stay calm.
Yep.
All right. So at this point, Enthrall is going to tell Callista we can no longer get out. We have to control our going in. So
Okay.
I'm going to switch and go with the flow, so that I don't tip so the boat doesn't tip on us. So we're going in because I can't stop us. I'm like, guys, we're going in.
Oh
So
boy.
I'll
I've
do
now
it.
switched to going forward.
Oh.
Callista, do you allow him to do that?
Yes, because they understand we're trying to stop us from tipping over, and that scares me more.
Also, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me?
All right.
Yeah, because you said you can't swim, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
19, because there's my +1 from my food.
Yeah,
bonus.
from your food buff. Yep. All right. Yeah. Almost, you get to a point where you almost like freeze up and you essentially almost have a panic attack. But you manage to steel yourself, knowing Enthrall has gotten you out of bad situations already, and your allies have done the same. So,
His methods are weird, but I trust him.
yeah.
As long as he doesn't do his turtle thing.
So here's what happens, and you guys would witness this. As you guys see them almost resisting at first, and Thrall mentioned, and you called out and said you were going with the flow of the water, right?
Yep.
All right. As you do that, you guys will see these two start to go towards the center, and almost instantaneously, almost in a flash, as the green beacon pulls them in, they disappear.
No, my friends!
Tor's like, hell no. And he switches direction. He's going in.
You're going in?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We have to save them!
Yep. As you get pulled in, almost like whirling the flow of it,
Oh my gosh.
you get pulled into the beacon.
Penny, come here real quick!
Penny's with you. Penny's with you.
Okay, good. I forgot about Penny for a second.
Clawing to your shirt like, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh boy, here we go. So, here's what happens.
We went into the butthole.
I'm so scared.
All right. So, here's what happens.
No wonder it was sucking us in. That's what buttholes do. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's funny the first
Why
time.
pushes stuff
So-
out?
So, here's what happens. As you all almost it seems like sucked in almost instantaneously. It almost feels like you get shoved into this strange ethereal tunnel. And the water itself is almost like flowing right with you, above you. And you're almost fearful of the water is going to fall down and crash into you, but it still follows with you like a slipstream. And you're just like in this strange tunnel, almost getting pulled in quickly, and you guys almost lose your oars completely during your trek into this tunnel. And for a moment, your vision blurs out as you get pulled in, and all you see is darkness as you hear the crashing of your boats completely collide to the ground, shattering the wood completely, tossing your bodies off onto a shore to this location.
Oh.
You all briefly go unconscious for a few moments. But then you come across strange cavernous area. Completely eerie and noxious in nature. And this is what you guys see.
A lovely buffet of waffles here to welcome us.
Ew.
What
That
do you
sounds
do?
fairly terrifying.
What do you do, heroes?
Torn
Heroes.
Torn
Um.
stands up and says, "Everybody, sound off. I need to hear your voice."
Yep. Here. I'm gonna start
I'm
lighting a
here.
torch. I'm assuming, or is it light in here, or what's the lighting like in here?
So it's dark at first, but
Mhm.
then you start to see a strange green glow emanate in this direction.
Okay, so it's light enough to look around.
Somewhat.
Here.
I'll go and light a torch.
Okay, light a torch. Got it. Here, let me bring Penny out for you. Yeah.
Torn is
I'm
actually going to use his
here.
torch bloom and like pin it to his collar.
Okay, you're gonna do your torch
Nice.
bloom.
Mhm.
Excellent. All right. you
Oh
got a
my
torch
gosh, I
bloom.
forgot about those plants. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah, you guys still have the plants, thankfully. But yeah, what you guys see though, and it kind of catches your eye almost as you kind of find your bearings. You'll see almost this strange crystalline green mass kind of embedded into the cavernous walls or kind of scattered or strewn across the area. And kind of emanates this strange pulsing green glow as you guys see it.
I want to examine it.
All right, well. First off,
Oh no.
go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay, 12. As you examine it, and almost like you're hesitant to go forward because you just have a very odd, foreboding feeling,
Mm-hmm.
but you're too curious to know what this is. You hear like a faint humming noise coming from the crystal.
Like
And
the
almost
hum
like
of like a
just
technology item that you can tell is turned on type thing.
yeah, but not like mechanical in nature. It's like
Okay.
a faint like mm,
Okay.
and you see just like this almost like it looks like the water from the lake dripping from the crystals almost, but it's hard to tell if it's actually the water or it's coming from the crystal itself.
Okay.
But as you were close to examine it, the crystal glows even more, and you feel very sick all of a sudden. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
20.
19 or 20, yeah, because you got the +1. You almost feel like you almost want to hurl your guts out being near this crystal, and you even back off a bit, but you manage to shrug off whatever it was you were feeling from the crystal. But your
Okay.
senses feel like you shouldn't stay near these crystals for long.
Okay. Just real quick before I back up, can I try to like stab it with my knife to see if it will shatter or get a sense of how hard it is?
You can.
Oh no.
That's
Do you want
DM
to
speak
do?
for don't do it.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Translation. No good idea.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh no.
I knew it.
All right, you guys are out of the blast radius.
Oh,
9.
Okay. As you back away and you just stab into the crystal, you see the crystals crack. They crack more, and it goes upwards towards these other crystals, and it just detonates into this green, fiery conflagration. And you will take 8 points of fire damage.
So 4 points?
But it'd be 4 points because you're resistant. You guys see Callista stab into this crystal, and these crystals detonate into this green hued fire and just erupts from the cavernous wall. And it almost like gets close to you guys over here, but you manage to put your arms off to not get singed. Callista, you get singed a bit, but thanks to your infernal heritage, you're managed to shake off the brunt of it.
Are the crystals still intact?
No, they are completely shattered into a million pieces.
Okay.
Whoa,
On the
what
ground.
crap was that? How did you do that? That was really cool. Can you do it again?
No.
How about
don't-
we don't touch them?
So, stabby on crystals, not good. I don't suggest it, but it did get rid of them, and I'm curious if that's the secret, but we'll worry about that later.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's, I was wondering about that.
Oh fuck me, dude. Hold on. I just realized something. Hold on.
Chain reaction
You literally
time.
imploded the cave in 30 seconds.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, hold on, sorry.
What have you done?
If I hear Callista complain to Torn ever again, I'm gonna punch you.
Torin did say don't hesitate, okay? She did not hesitate.
Yeah,
that
making
time.
decisions.
Oh,
You told me to make mistakes.
Alright. Hold on. I have to. God damn it. Shit.
He's trying to backtrack for me so bad.
Callista, make a
Chain
d20 roll for me.
Oh.
I'm gonna let fate decide on this one.
Straight to the
God damn it. Oh
So,
boy.
my new character.
No, that's not the problem. Torn and Thrall, what's your passive perception?
15 is my passive.
13.
All right. All right.
It was nice knowing you guys. I'm sorry.
Are you? Are you really?
I would say enthrall. As you see the crystals explode and you saw the fire flame outward, you catch just at the corner of eye something slumped and fell over here.
It fell over, or so I just saw it drop.
You saw something slump and fall over
Oh, I
here.
swear if the people were over there.
Oh, guys, careful! There's something over there. Might be the people we're looking for. Could be another monster. There's something over there. I'll start moving towards it.
Torn's gonna go with him.
Now that the fiery and I'm, is there like a gas cloud here, or is it just a?
You see like this strange residual cloud form from the explosion of the cloud, but nothing else.
Okay, so it's not like it's
not
down
lingering.
low and yeah. Just kind of like slowly approaching, kind of like torch out, shield
Alright.
up.
I won't look at it.
Torin, as soon as you get up here, you immediately see what happened. Unsure if you still made it in time or not. You see a small humanoid body on the ground in tattered clothes, unconscious, but singed by the green flames that erupted outward. On the ground. Unconscious.
Let's do a medicine check. I want to see if he's
It was
alive.
at this moment that he knew. He
Make a
fucked
medicine
up.
check.
Actually, I want to run over there
It's hard
and
to
spare
tell.
the dying.
As far as you know, he could be dead. And this is as small as a halfling child can get.
Well, seeing as how I did just see it fall over, I'll go ahead and cast a healing spell on it.
Okay.
Um.
Go ahead and make a medicine check first off.
Okay. Medicine. 16.
Okay. I'm just going to warn you right now. If you do not roll high enough, whoever this was will not be alive anymore.
Okay, I can tell that it needs a lot of healing immediately.
Yes.
Then in
Like
that
spare the
case,
dying wouldn't help, kind of that.
You're not here. You're not here.
that
You
case,
you don't know this.
Cure Wounds at level 2.
Level 2. Okay. Go and roll cure wounds.
Roll 2d8 plus 3. 7. Oof.
Okay. All right. You cast your spell, and you see the wounds start to cover his body, but it doesn't look like he's responding.
Can I have like walked over it there?
Is he covered in like green or fire or anything? I guess. Can I do an Arcana check to see it, or what would I do?
So, what'd you roll on
To
your
see if he's
medicine check
poisoned.
here?
Roll the
Looking for.
16.
I rolled a 16.
So you would have known, and it was hard to it was hard to tell because his eyes are closed now. But you see his mouth was agape, and what you saw was a strange green liquid seeping out from his mouth.
Okay, in that case, after casting the heal spell, I will cast Protect Poison on him.
Can you link the spell for me?
Yeah.
Touch creature. Okay. You said you cast a cure wounds at level 2, right?
Yep.
And protection from poison is a level 2 spell.
Yep. So that's both my level 2s.
Got it. Okay. All right. You see the poison dry up completely that was in his mouth and just dissipates into this gray dust. And you
I think he still
see,
needs help, guys.
but as you feel like it did nothing, you'll hear him go. He's moving slightly, shifting a bit, but he's not responding.
All right.
Do
But
I
he
hear
also
that coughing?
But yeah, he also matches the description of Primrose's son.
In that case, I will cast another healing spell on him. Just a level 1 Cure Wounds.
Torin, make a perception check also.
Okay.
Another 6.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. You cast a spell on him. He definitely looks in a lot better shape than before, but he's still not moving much.
I'd like to investigate him, like see if there's like something on him.
Make investigation check.
Oh, can I take my aloe plant and rub it on him?
Let's see, where is
So
insight and
before
investigation?
you guys start throwing a bunch of spells on him, he is considered unconscious. That is as
Okay.
much as I can tell you at this point. So you can do that, but I'm just saying he's in an unconscious state right now, so it's hard to tell if he's even alive or not.
Okay.
But
Alright,
I still don't know, correct?
Yeah, because you're still over here.
Can I move over there?
Yeah, you can move over there.
Okay.
I figure you're just waiting over there. With a 12, you kind of look on his body everywhere, and the clothing definitely matches the description of Primrose's son. But it seems like he has like these strange claw marks on his arms. Almost like he was being either held down or he was grappled by something. Something with whether claws or teeth. And you see puncture marks on his shoulder almost. Or you do see punch marks on his shoulder. Sorry.
Okay.
But
Um.
you don't really see anything else.
So
Move.
so he's still. It looks like he's still really battered after all that healing I just gave him.
Yeah, he's still like he had those markings on him
Mm-hmm.
at first, but the wounds aren't as apparent anymore.
So we know we're healing the body.
Oh.
We just don't know if the body's alive.
Yes, you don't know.
In that case, I think, seeing as how my healing isn't seeming to do as much as it should at this point, Enthrall is going to shapeshift into a tiger.
Oh, okay.
And
Let's see
I
this.
want to try using a perception check for looking at stuff around. I guess smell in the air, because something
Okay.
weird is going on here.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage then.
Oof.
Okay. 8. All right.
And
You-
I'm actually walking away from the body some now at this point.
Okay.
'Cause-
You smelled in the air. You definitely smelled the acrid, poisonous air. But the senses are so strong it catches you off guard. But thankfully, you do catch a small trail, a scent, not belonging to his, but something else was here originally. You don't know what the scent is. It's hard to tell if it's humanoid. It's almost blocked off just by the pungent stench in the air. But you seem to know that the direction of whatever that other presence that was with this small halfling boy went off in this direction.
I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna start following the trail.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Guys, let me at him.
Orin is gonna take a look at him and it's like, well, we're gonna have to see if he wakes up. And is actually going to start following Enthrall. He wants to take a look at what he's possibly looking at, like if there's tracks or anything.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm getting to the boy because I want to see if Spare the Dying can at least make him conscious.
Well, they'll still be considered stable. They wouldn't be conscious.
Right. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Right.
But you do want to cast Spare to Dying on him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cast Spare to Dying on him.
Does he become stable?
Make a medicine check.
Oh, please say this is fit. Oh. Okay. Oh, no.
It's hard to tell. Not your expertise.
Not my expertise at all.
All right. But you do see Enthrall and Torn walk off in this direction. Do you follow?
No, I'm staying with the boy.
You're staying with the boy?
Stay with the boy.
What about you, Callista?
Callista is kind of frozen in shock. Like, she can't believe she, like, even though she's done a lot of bad things in her life, she's never killed children or even attempted to kill children. And so this is something that she's just kind of frozen, just staring at the body right now. So she's not even paying attention to what's going on around her.
It almost feels like the necklace you're wearing, the very necklace that's tied in to your pact with Titania. It almost feels like you're choking with the necklace being on. You don't know if that's considered just your instincts of just being terrified about what you're seeing, or this is Titania trying to tell you something.
Yeah. She's just gonna stare. Not even bothering to, like, check to see if she's choking because she's just so, like, just out of it right now.
Okay. So, you see these two walk off. Do you stay with them?
Oh yeah, she's not even aware of what they're doing. So, like, in her mind, just, like, tunnel vision.
All right. So here is what we'll do. Do you guys keep going in pretty deep? Do you guys keep going forward, Torrin and Enthrall?
Yeah, I'm on the scent of something, and
Okay.
I'm trying to track it down.
How long does your tiger form last, or your wild shape?
I think an hour. Wait, let me see here.
It's about I think it's based off your druid. It's an hour. I think
Right,
it's
an
based
hour.
off.
Right, a minimum of an hour, and maybe. Let me see here. Sorry, there's something I should have up available. Wild shape. Druid, you can stay in a beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level,
Okay,
rounded
so
down.
okay, so about an hour.
So
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. All right, so it doesn't take long for both of you to get to this region right here. A similar scene from the beginning, but the green crystalline structures are a lot more apparent here. And you almost feel sick just being in its presence around this area.
Don't stab him.
But what's more importantly, you see a halfling corpse over here.
I
Torrin's
would
gonna go
like
check
to
it out.
see.
Okay.
And I'd like to stealth. Well, first stealth before moving up there. Try and
Okay. Well, first
when he
off,
sees it, he
Sneaky
first starts
kitty.
like
are
getting
you
down. Yeah.
so Torrin, are you just
On
going
his
straight there?
tiptoes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead and do your stealth check first off.
Yep.
He's walking on his kitty claws.
But
Hippie toes.
Where is my?
It'll be in skills.
Yeah. So
Stealth
that
should
plus
be near
6.
the end.
So 14.
14. Okay. How do you have advantage on that?
Huh? I don't have advantage on the. No, it's the tiger has plus.
Oh,
6
that's right.
stealth.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so it would have been 14. Gotcha. Okay. Good deal. As you were stealthing along, but you saw Torrin just immediately rushed over here.
Yeah.
Torrin, what you would see. Give me 1 second here. You see a male halfling corpse. His body almost littered with like small green shards that you would presume would potentially be the crystals in this area. And go ahead and make a perception check while you're there. Okay, 5. As you kind of examine him, you start to notice parts of his body singed off, like burnt away. Like you see these strange green burn marks on his body, and you're trying to figure out what happened to him. And then you realize something. The pulsing on these green crystals start to emanate quicker and quicker and quicker as you're close by. And you start to see the crystals start to crack.
Yep, I'm getting out of there.
You
Make a
taking the body with you?
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Just you, or are you taking the body?
Oh, hell no, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
All right, 18. You just based off pure instincts, you managed to just dive ahead across these other crystals, and you just see these crystals detonate similar to the fashion to the other crystals in the beginning room. You guys, Callista and Nim, you would have heard the explosion go off. And Thrall, where are you moving to after seeing this? Still,
After seeing
still
the
stealth.
explosion, yeah, I'm going to continue prowling and can I get a perception check?
Yep, make perception check. Oh, baby. All right. Well, as you creep closer, start to hear damp footsteps echoing into the halls of this chamber. You just hear
Coming
like
or
it
leaving?
coming towards your direction from the west here.
He's gonna give a really low and then hunker down.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Yep. You see him hunker down, Torn.
Okay. Seeing that he just kind of disappear, he's gonna take the cue and he's not gonna like hug the crystals, but he's gonna just kind of get about where he's at and then just try to just get as low as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. I think this would be a disadvantage because you wear chainmail, I believe.
And that's 14.
14. That's still pretty good. Okay. All right. Are you staying where you're at, Tiny, or are you wanting to move any closer?
I don't want to move closer because the crystals are lighting up, so I'm trying to like stand the. Since
Okay.
I'm already hunkering down, waiting, then I'm just like getting as
All right.
close to the ground as I can.
Oh. As you guys are hunkering down, and you're kind of keeping an eye out to what's over here in the west, you guys will just vaguely see this creature lumber on in. This is what he looks like. Here, I'll blow it up for you.
Oh.
Oh my!
Tasty.
Attack on Titan?
Dope.
I had to. I'm sorry.
But you'll also hear this also as he walks in.
Oh, I'm having nightmares tonight.
By the way, Callista and them, were you responding to that explosion at all, or were you staying where you're at?
Yeah, I would like to, if Callista has not already snapped out of it,
She is not.
I would like to get her attention and be like, we gotta help them! And try to get her to go in.
Okay. So you would have ran after him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll keep
I
that
don't
in
know
mind.
if ran is the right word. Probably like cautious.
Advance, yeah, advance here.
There you
Okay.
go.
Gotcha. No, I just needed to know just for the sake of the transition of events over here.
Oh, great. Right. Okay.
You guys would have seen this creature walk closer to you guys and just stand there. Not looking in your direction. In fact, I don't know if it's apparent on the art, this thing has no eyes. So
Okay.
Oh. Okay. That means it doesn't use the. I mean, if it doesn't have eyes, that means it doesn't need sight to see us.
Echolocation?
How far away is that?
And it just left.
Yeah, he walked off.
With that being said, Torn's gonna quietly move over back to the body. See if there's like, just take a quick look. Is this the other one we're looking for?
All right. So, as
Oh.
you go over to examine the corpse, you two finally make it to the scene, and you see your allies over here. But you see these crystals that had been cracked and shattered. Or I'm sorry, these crystals over here cracked and shattered.
Didn't we learn not to touch the crystals?
Torn's like,
All right. Do you examine the body, Torn?
yes.
Okay. What you'll find, looking at the body, this halfling doesn't match the description of Genevieve's assistant, Rudis. In fact, it's a completely different appearance, and it seems like this might have been either a traveling halfling or an adventurer or a bounty hunter. But what he has on him is a hand crossbow with 10 bolts, a small vial of pinkish liquid, and 2 gemstones, specifically agates, both worth 20 gold pieces, so 40 gold total.
Okay. Torn is gonna pocket pretty much everything.
Okay. Add those to your
Is he
inventory.
dead? Like he established he's dead?
He's dead.
Okay. I was gonna be like, man, this guy's like unconscious, and you're like, I'm gonna help you. Just I need this first, and this, and this.
All right.
How much did you say the agates were worth?
20 each, and there was 2 of them.
Okay.
All right. Tiny, what are you doing?
I'd like to make another perception check over there.
ahead, mate.
I'm just slowly make
Are you wanting to do it scent based or vision?
scent based.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I guess if I could smell the scent off of the halfling over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage then. 19. Excellent. That scent that you were having a hard time trying to keep track of, that was right next to the other halfling boy at the entrance, the unconscious one. You finally found where the source was. Coming off this direction where that strange boring creature was. Walked off in this direction. Matching, not necessarily a similar scent, but it melds almost with the scent of that creature that's coming from this direction.
So take another step this way, and then just kind of get low to the ground and start pawing at the ground towards you, towards my companions. Just
All right, what's everybody else doing?
I'm kind of like glancing, watching what they're doing, but also I keep glancing back towards where the boy is because she's kind of worried about leaving him alone.
I'm
she's
worried
just-
about Celestia.
She's just kind of watching but glancing back constantly.
Okay. Yeah, you guys would have heard Tiny over here. Well, Tiger Tiny, rather.
I will look at him to see what he's trying to tell us.
I just kind of look back, just continue pawing the ground. Look back.
I don't speak tiger. Does that come with us?
Dildo.
Look, Carl.
It's a fucking tiger.
Guys, that's not one of the languages I learned.
As you guys are kind of deliberating,
Oh no, we talked too long.
you had this very sickening presence almost envelope you.
Oh no.
and you'll hear within your minds this strange, ominous, ethereal voice. Mortal shells, stifling my cleansing. They are sick. Purge them. The sickened flame demands it. You guys would have heard that in your minds.
Lauren's like, did anyone else hear that?
Was that like it was talking
I did.
to us and telling us to cleanse something, or we just heard him telling the other people to come cleanse us?
It was strange because it seemed like it was addressing whoever would have heard it. And it's hard to tell. It's definitely not a voice you heard, but just hearing the voice itself just makes you just want to throw up.
After everything that has gone on with the boy and that voice, I'm just gonna say that Callista does throw up.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'll say you don't. You guys just see Callista just hurl in front of her.
Yep.
As much as I hate to say this, guys, we should probably go find out who said that, because we don't really have a way back.
Torrance kind of like patting Callista on the back. Like, just let the demons out. Let them out. And
Oatmeal everywhere.
he's actually gonna say, I agree. We need to find a way out, and it looks like where that creature went is the only direction.
What about the boy? Do we leave him there, or do we bring him with us?
I feel like he might be safest there until we find an exit, and then us come get him.
As much as I hate it, that might be the best route.
Okay.
I'm just afraid, because I don't know what's ahead. I know some of you have seen something, but I don't know what. I would be afraid of carrying him with us and him bogging us down and getting us in trouble. Or something to happen to him and we can't protect him more.
No, I agree. And it will make him more of a target if he's with us.
But I can do something, guys.
What?
So, I would like to run back to the boy real quick.
Okay.
And use one of my tinkering toys to make it look like more crystal is around him. To hide him from others.
Are you using the the magical tinkering?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say you can definitely do that and make it look like
so,
he's
he's at least encased and so they can't like see him openly.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Snore.
definitely doable. Yep. All right. I'll say you
I
run
think that's
back
the
over
best
there.
we can do.
Yep. Yeah, you'll run back over quickly and do that. I think it takes a minute or something like that, so not too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and you guys wait, and Nim comes back.
I'm gonna look at Nim and go, thank you for doing that.
I can't leave a little one hurt like that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, Enthrall, lead the way.
And I'm going sneakily.
All right,
Not that I'm good at that.
I'm not.
but-
you're gonna stealth.
Yep.
All right. Is anybody else stealthing, or are you guys just walking in there?
Oh yeah, no, I'm still stealthing.
Stealthing.
Yeah.
I'm walking
I'm gonna take
because
two.
I have disadvantage.
Okay, so you're walking. What about you, Torn?
I'm gonna attempt to be stealthy.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check. Tiny, Callista, and Torn.
I rolled a 10.
I'm
honestly-
trying to stay a
it's
little bit
honestly-
in front of them. Oh,
It's honestly poetic.
Right?
Oh man, jeez, these
A
stealth
plus
checks.
3. Good job to the
Callista-
one who has a disadvantage.
Callista, you're still reeling, reeling from
Yeah.
the revelation. All right,
8, but that's not much good.
all right, we're almost done. We're almost done here, guys. Sorry, this is going a little longer than
No, it's okay.
usual.
That's good.
Okay, you're fine.
We're about to finish up.
Nerdy, you're
All right, wait a
muted.
minute.
I'm so in this right now
Yeah.
that I haven't even paid attention to the time.
Me
Like,
neither.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so
I just
in this.
good. All right,
Oh,
let me go ahead and
I haven't
reveal
been
the map
breathing
here.
properly since we entered this cave.
All right, so here's what you'll see. It won't be what you guys will see on the map here won't be apparent as soon as you come in, but I will kind of extrapolate what you guys see as you enter.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh.
As you all are creeping past the eerie confines of the crystalline structures, and you're seeing like almost like these abundance of crystals kind of forming on the walls or almost clustered on parts of the map. And you guys trying your best to approach quietly, but you're almost frightened about the unknown and this odd, almost out of this world area that you fell through from the lake. But as you get in, you approach the precipice of this chamber, you will see most of these crystals clustered almost in abundance. And what you'll see, and Torin and Thrall, I need to change your token. Sorry about that. There we
Oh, you're good.
go. You would have seen these strange, abnormal creatures of humanoid height, gaunt skin, almost lanky limbs, claw and teeth, almost emanating this strange, green tinted, fiery vapor across their body, and their bodies twitching and writhing, hearing the moans and the wails that you all heard in that other chamber. But what is far more ominous, to the end of this corridor, an obsidian structure of large size, covered in the same identical green crystals, but more defined in shape. But as what is more horrifying and abhorrent is a ocular organ with a green hued glow, moving, looking, unblinking in the center of the crystal structure, and looks towards your direction, and it will speak. Impure creations, do not resist purification. Irgathea, Noxrialok, Nagadun.
Do I speak that language?
It's in deep speech.
Oh, I don't think I do.
Good, because
Wait,
that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Infernal and common, dang it. Oh. Guess we're gonna get
is
purified.
deep speech the
Yay!
same as aqua?
It was deep
that?
speech. Deep speech.
Cool.
I'm assuming nobody knows deep speech.
Nope.
Otherwise, I would have translated the friggin' garble he was saying.
Yeah, no,
And
I
I
know
don't have spell slots. But I use comprehend
aqua and
languages.
druid spelling, so no.
I have one spell slot and I'm so scared.
Well, welcome to my Eldritch Nightmare, y'all. Yeah, excellent session, guys.
Oh my gosh.
We almost killed a child.
The Callista's not okay right now.
Yeah. That was a very unfortunate development. But yep, you guys have ran into the potentially the source of why the lake has gone all fucky.
We easily killed a water elemental and easily killed a. Oh wait.
These aren't elementals, Omol. And unfortunately, you guys rolled poopy on your stealth check, so
Yep.
no, unfortunately, no
check.
surprise. Unfortunately, no surprise round for you guys. Because we're going straight in. We are
Shit.
going straight. We are going straight
We're never-
into the belly of the beast
For
on this
us,
next session.
we seem to have this like pattern of like starting with initiatives for a few weeks and then one time not starting an initiative, then starting an initiative for a few weeks and then not.
Yep. That's how I get you guys to come back for more for these moments right here.
Gosh.
This is I will definitely say this for the record. This is probably going to be our hardest challenge yet.
Uh-oh.
So
Wait, we're already almost dying at all this.
no, you guys are pretty powerful, and honestly, like that water elemental fight, you guys did, you absolutely just destroyed it. Which I wasn't expecting you guys to do it so quickly. So you are actually coming in with a huge advantage, but you gotta deal with whatever the fuck these things are.
Mm.
All right. Well, let me go say bye to chat, and I'll come back and talk to y'all for a little bit.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
I'm gonna mute
Oh,
myself.
I'm muted. Who are we raiding?
I don't know. I don't have too many people online.
I know Chubbs is on and she's playing Valorant, but I don't know for how much longer.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she's
That's
been
okay.
playing
We
for
can
a
raid her
while.
anyways.
I have Elden Ring, Minecraft, Resident Evil Village, Overwatch, a cute kitty channel. Yeah.
I'm okay with Chubbs if you guys are.
Yeah, I'm fine with raiding subs.
I'm fine with it.
Alright.
Okay,
Bop.
popping out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Almost killed a child. He might still be dead, we don't know. So, tomorrow we'll be back for a nice, cozy, happy stream in the underworld. Oh my gosh, that's intense. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys are absolutely amazing. That was insane. We will be back tomorrow with some more Hades. Loving that game. Here is my link for all my socials if you guys would like to check me out in other places. And here is our raid message. Oh, there we go. If you are subbed, go ahead and grab the whole thing. Emotes included. If you are not subbed, go ahead and grab the words and let's... crap. Chubbs is ending. Okay. Cool. Well... Okay, we're gonna figure this out real quick, guys. Oh yeah, she is ending. Yeah, okay. We are going to raid... One second.
Just trying to raid
Hello.
out.
Trying to figure out
Not
who to
that I really
raid.
have anybody, but
Here, I'll check and see.
I have
Isn't... Oh no, he stopped streaming.
Cad Live doing Minecraft.
Do you guys want to do my friend Pluto?
Sure.
Here, I'll your
Put it-
message.
Yeah,
Just put it in the Hangouts.
Yeah, here. Do it. That's his Twitch channel.
Okay. Perfect.
Panic on Pluto.
He'll appreciate it.
Perfect. Sounds good.
He's actually been around for a long time in my channel because he's like good friends with One of my D&D fans. He's also a D&D nerd also.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna raid out now.